They had to get U.S. Marshals to try to find him. For those that don't know, those that might have missed the video, or maybe you guys forgot about it. But I did a couple of videos about it a few weeks ago. They were trying to get in contact with him to serve him his papers to start that process that would turn this into a criminal case because of the egregious nature of the offense. The violent nature of the offense was enough that it's a criminal case. And what I read a few weeks ago, which I talked about here on the channel, was he was avoiding detection. You know, that he was kind of like trying to stall them out, making himself hard to find so that they wouldn't be able to serve him his papers, and in effect, stalling this out from becoming a criminal case. But I guess that they just decided, we've got the video. We have video, which I also did a video on that. They have the video of him hemming that girl up in the club. So that was enough for them to say, you know what? Yeah, we could go get him. We could turn this, we could put a warrant out for him because we got a video of him hemming up that girl. Timothy, what it do? Michael, what it do? And they got him. They arrested him. It's hard to imagine that he could beat this because you was already on 3 years probation. And didn't he violate the house? Yeah, he did violate the house arrest. He has 3 years probation, and then you violate the probation with a violent offense. The charges are, they're serious charges. Kidnapping, battery, and I forgot what the other one is. I forgot what the other one was. But they're serious charges. Andy, what it do? Ronnie, what it do? He could go to prison and the WBA would say yeah, probably. I think if he does go to prison, we could say that his career is over. I think we could say that. Unless he want to come back like I could be a Bucci at 50. Well, he ain't go. I don't think he's gonna go away for that long, but he'll go away long enough. If he does go away, he'll go away long enough that his career is over. His head is already not in the game, right? Like he already doesn't want to box. So you go to prison. You do. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna hit him with. I really don't know what they're gonna hit him with. But time he gets out, man, that dude brain is gonna be scrambled eggs, bro. It's gonna be scrambled eggs. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. I don't, like when it comes to people with money, you kind of always figure that they're gonna beat it because they have the money for the best lawyers. They will work something out. And because things went quiet for so long, I damn near thought he paid that girl like, bitch, here's 500 thou. Shut the fuck up. But nah, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Crash and burn, baby. In hindsight, his time at the top was not very long. I don't think he ever was at the top. You were never the top selling pay-per-view guy. You were never that. You made a little bit of money on pay-per-view. Like, you made a little bit. You ain't made that. You ain't made Russell Simmons money, Jay-Z money, Diddy money. If they got the Diddy, they could get to you, Based on the spectacle they're making, yeah. I don't really see a way for him to beat this. Like, I just don't see how. If what that article said is true, and they got the video of you. They got the video of you going in that club and hemming up that girl after she blocked you. She didn't want to give you no pussy anymore. No blowjob, no sucky, no fucky. You gonna go over there and beat her up. I think that dude is retarded. I don't think he punch drunk. I don't think it's from boxing. I think he was just always a little retard. He one of them stupid little motherfuckers. You can't do nothing with him. You can't go out and get a job. You too dumb. You could fight a little bit, so they had you doing that, but you too dumb for other shit. Like, it can't be that he punched drunk because you ain't been in, like, what wars was he in? Unless he got punched drunk from sparring. You know, I guess maybe that's how it happened. I've heard that sometimes it don't be the fights, it be the sparring sessions that had you punch drunk. I don't know. I always kind of thought, yo, that dude is retarded. That dude been retarded. He always talk like that. Like, what's wrong with your mouth? Is your veneers too big for your mouth? Fuck is wrong with you? Herb, what it do? In a game of Monopoly, he landed on go to jail, don't collect 40 mil. For real. How you gonna fuck up 40 mil to go hem up a bitch? I think you gotta be retarded. Like that kind of lack of situational awareness or lack of cognitive dissonance. Well, lack of cognition, pardon me. Not being cognizant of what you're doing, that you go in here and you hem up this bitch. You fucking up $40 million, dumbass. This bitch is worth your freedom and $40 million. That dude is a fucking idiot, bro. That dude is retarded, man. And I don't, and it's not that I don't understand. It's not that I don't understand why people look up to him. I know what people look up to him. So I know that, well, these is pieces of shit. Like, it's this little gay kid on Twitter. His name is Eli Too Real. Too fucking ugly for a profile picture, right? One of those. Online all fucking day. But he got like a black spot where his picture should be. I don't understand you little motherfucker. Well, I do understand you little motherfuckers. I know what it is. Yo ass think you too ugly for social media. So the only way you could be on there is on some Quasimodo Phantom of the Opera shit. Pork chop, what it do? KO got excuses ready, I bet. I don't know, homie. You know, like, who fuck up 40 M's for a bitch? Brody, when you get the 40 M's, you could get a different bitch at a different Tootsies. It's just pussy, bro. That's why I think it's a Napoleon complex. I just feel like, yo, you got that shit. You got that shit where like a bitch will say something like, look at your little ass feet. And he'll just get real fucking mad. He'll turn red. Ooh. Like Scrappy Doo. Let me at him. I'll splat him. Bitch say something about your little ass feet. Look at them little ass shoes. Little ass man. Motherfucker get dumb mad, start shadow boxing. Going crazy and shit. It gotta be something like that, cause who fucks up 40 M's for a bitch that you not even with no more? You get the 40 M's, you get another bitch. It don't make sense. Yeah, he got that angry manlet syndrome. Knuckles turn white. He start bugging out. What it do, round one? We back for more. You know? It gotta be something like that, because that's not shit that, like, something gotta be wrong with you. Something has to be. You take them 40 M's, you go to Costa Rica, get you a Costa Rican bitch. In Costa Rica, them 40 M's is like 80 M's. You could live like a king. Date a Spanish bitch. You don't even speak Spanish. You don't know what the fuck she's saying. So you don't gotta hear nothing. Nah. I'ma go hem up the stripper bitch that's a cocktail waitress. Cause fuck my life. Yeah, that dude is a retard, bro. That dude is a retard. But that's the dude they put on a pedestal. The whole PBC infrastructure crashed and burned. I guess we could say that they won't be using him for no pay-per-views. Why did Eddie Hearn post that picture of Javante yesterday when he was a kid? Did Javante call him like, yo, Eddie, I need help, please? Eddie tried to help him. I am your father. He probably tried to sign to him, like, maybe if I sign to Eddie Hearn, they'll leave me alone. He probably thought if I signed the Matchroom, I could hide out in the UK. Yeah, I mean, some dumb shit. Maybe if I sign to Eddie, I get community service. I get a reduced sentence. Motherfucker's a dumbass. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. He was the example of all the fucked up shit in boxing. Now he is the example of what not to do. What not to do. What's that shit they do in Baltimore? Tew. They got like an accent. Tew. Where you going, Tew? What you talking to you? Some shit like that. They got a weird ass accent. Bruh. That motherfucker's a dickhead. Capital dickhead.
Bro, you said he's over there hiding with the fucking oh shit. Oh my god, this dude, man. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Damn, I'm hearing the
He
whole
thought he could
fucking
get he thought he could beat the charges by signing a match room. That's how fucking retarded he is. Let me sign a
he gonna
match
be
room
out in the
so these
UK.
police will leave me alone. Like, bro, are you fucking retarded, bro? That dude is a dickhead. But what else
That's
is new,
fucking
bro?
crazy.
I mean, they got him. They got him, Mr. T. They found him. He's off the streets.
Damn, breaking news. Guess where they found him?
Where they found him?
In Leonard Ellaby's attic, like Anne Frank.
Yeah. Man, I'm saying, bro, Rose is in the attic, bro. Rose is in the attic. You know what I'm saying? He's probably hiding in Leonard's nostrils looking out.
Hey, there's like 99 missed calls from fucking Tank to fucking Al Haven's phone.
Cause y'all know what he did, right? I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all know what he did. They was looking to serve him for weeks. They was looking to serve him. And I guess that if they would have served him, that would have sped up the process of making this a criminal case. So he avoided detection for weeks, for months, really. He avoided it. Like, he did not want to be found. So if you can't find me, you can't serve me, and this don't turn into a criminal case. It was really some shit like that. Like, yo.
And then his dumb ass decided, oh, let me post a bunch of videos of myself. Ha ha, y'all can't get me. And they said, all right, fuck you. Let's come get you.
You know that was probably the last straw. The motherfucking commissioner seeing his dumb ass posting sneakers like, you know what? Fuck this shit, yo. We ain't gonna wait. We got the video. Get that motherfucker.
Why post the video in the first place? Just put it that way.
Because he's retarded.
Retardation.
He should have. You know what he should have did? Listen, check me out. They didn't even know where you was at. Go to the airport, book a flight to Dubai. They can't serve you out there, homie. Go to Dubai where the criminals is at. You live out there. The shit is, he don't got money long enough for Dubai is the thing. He like, you don't.
Bro, he's got to go to one of those third world countries like Thailand or something.
He should have went to, you know where he should have went? He should have went to Gaza. Ain't nobody gonna find him out there.
Oh God, he said Gaza.
They'll never find him out there. They ain't gonna find him out there, motherfucker.
He should have got a one-way to Caracas. Just chill out there.
Yo, for real, he would have been living, bro. But nah, cause Caracas about to be a U.S. Commonwealth. Yo, that shit gonna be lit. Once we could go down there with no passport. Oh my God.
Boy.
God.
Once they established a military base down there, bro, I will definitely be going down there.
Yo,
with
my
condoms.
dude, me and Undefeated gonna be naked on the plane. We ain't gonna wait. We gonna parachute out that shit.
I ain't packing no clothes. I ain't packing no clothes. Just bringing some condoms. That's it.
For real, yo. I'm gonna bring a loincloth. Jump out the plane like Mission Impossible, bro.
We flying them first ass.
My God, like we gonna paraglide into that shit like some Palestinians, bro. Like
oh my God, damn.
Allah Akbar, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Allahu Akbar. Shout out to Sophie. For real, yo. 50 for real, Sophie. That's cool. I mean, like, we know what it is, and listen, you know, just I'm still celebrating that. I know it's a lot of people on the other side of the aisle. They don't want me to be happy about that, but I am happy about that because that was a strategic weak point for this country. Better us be in control of it than our adversaries. We got the motherfucking oil, and like I said, once just, you know what I'm saying, they turn that into a base, they get some shit popping over there, right? Yo, we go over there the same way you go to Puerto Rico. You don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico. In a little while, you ain't gonna need a passport to go to Venezuela.
Wait,
Ain't
you don't
mad
need
at
a
that.
password? You don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico?
Hell no, bro. You could go. No, you don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico.
You just need your ID. That's it.
Yeah, your regular ID, you could go to Puerto Rico. Shit, Venezuela, baby. I'm
Well,
really happy about
Venezuela
that.
did it to themselves, bro. They did it to themselves. That
Well, not
fucking
it's not that, you know,
president was
it
fucking
was a
kooky.
dictator. He was a dictator. It's all it was. Pero también I'm not like a lot of other people that try to take away. I don't try to turn it into altruism. You know what happened in Venezuela, that I take it for what it is, that yeah, there's a selfish element to it. You have to look out for yourself though. Who's going to look out for America if America don't look out for itself? Who's something go down with us, ain't nobody coming. It's just we just fucked. So, you know, we did what we needed to do and we did that. You know, and I'm not going to, nobody going to fuck that up for me. I'm happy about that shit. Back to Javante. I think it's safe to say that behind this, his career is over. I like, it is over. Like, yeah, like, they're not gonna give him no crazy shit like 50 years and nothing like
It's
that.
about 2 to 5,
Yeah,
maybe.
I would say 5 because he's on probation. You know, he had the 3 years
On
probation or whatever for the.
probation, previous accusations, acting like a jackass. The judge then gave you
Yeah,
leeway to go to fucking the Olympics.
and 5 is enough. Like, you ain't gotta throw you like, it don't gotta be 10 years. 5 is enough that your career is over. It's enough. That's
Yeah.
because you already didn't want to box. You're not gonna come out that shit, bro. You gonna come out that shit. Your asshole gonna be this big, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do the drills and shit. Ass gonna hurt. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna fuck with him in there, like, cause he box. They ain't gonna fuck with him. But the desire to fight was already gone. The desire to fight, if he ever even had that desire, because maybe when he was young, very young and wide-eyed, he had that competitive spirit that I want to know how good I am. Whenever you good at something, it don't really matter what it is, whether it's drawing, making beats, you a runner. Whenever you're good at something, you want to know how good you are and you want to test yourself. And I think maybe when he was young, he had that. But the moment that Floyd came into it and started talking that bullshit, he killed that shit. And that's why he liked that. He taught you a perverted version of boxing. He making it seem like you can't have it all. You can have it all. You can have it all. Crawford has it all. He even had an affair. Shout out to Crawford. Even had an affair. I got my fat bitch. I got my skinny white bitch. I'm about to have all these kids out here. I got all these M's. I own property in Nebraska. I'm undefeated. I've been undisputed 3 times, a champion in 5, lineal in 4. I'm the fucking man, bro. You can have it all. Nah, Floyd told you it's either or. Either you have the money or, and it is what it is. He taught him a perverted version of boxing because that's his perspective on that shit. That you can't have both.
Yeah, you see both of their asses is crashed and burnt right now too. Both of them.
For real. It's just taking longer for Floyd because he made a lot more money.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't gonna last. That shit ain't gonna last. You buy too much dumb shit with Floyd, bro. What I look like being 50 years old buying like that's not me, homie.
Yeah.
I would sooner buy solar panels for my house or a Jenny or some shit. Like, I swear to God, Herb, I better never win the lottery. I better never get a lot of money because the first thing I'm gonna do is buy a patch of land in West Virginia. I'm gonna go back to Harlem. I'm gonna hire the homies. That's gonna be my armed security. I'm gonna build them a house, right? I'm gonna build them a house, right? And they gonna live in that shit, and they just gonna patrol with the big old guns. And because if you live in somewhere as scenic as West Virginia, yeah, you need a gun, homie. You need a gun. You need guns, plural. You need guns. So get the homies, yo, pack it up. We out there. You know what I'm saying? We start cooking crack out there and shit. Everything is gonna be great.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's like, what's wrong with like dressing or acting like a 50+ year old man? I mean, like, what's wrong with it? You know,
It's
a
it's
flannel
the
sweater, a little thin chain. You know, speaking good words of will. What's wrong with that?
you know what this shit is for guys. See, I look at that as a blessing because I always take it back to the people that don't make it that far. Every day that you wake up is a blessing. Believe that shit, right?
Mm.
So when you egotistical, they look at it in a different light. They're like, damn, my best days is over. I'm not the young boot thing. I'm not the Ms. New Booty. I'm not none of that. You know it hit bitches hard too. It hit bitches the hardest. That I seen an article where a bitch said it was at 40 when men stopped looking at me.
Wow.
Fucked up, bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
Right? But for a guy, it's also the realization that, yo, your prime has ended. Your prime has ended. Your youthful exuberance is gone. And some people look at that as a negative. Other people, wise and powerful people, and like sexy people like me, they look at it as a blessing. Like smart people that's super intelligent, that know everything, like me, they look at it as it's a blessing, bro. Like, how could you not look at that as a blessing? But some people really don't want to get old,
Wow.
you know? My wife over there looking at me like I'm retarded. I was being retarded on purpose. Being retarded on purpose.
Damn, she gonna beat your ass, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna rub her ass if she don't leave me alone. She better go to sleep and get poked. You know what
Oh
I'm
my.
saying? But yeah, like with Floyd, you got a guy close to 50 years old. You're still buying things that a child would buy. And it's like, bro, you could build a compound, bro. You could build like a whole Mormon compound in Oregon and just disappear. Or you could have built property overseas. You know, like, I don't want these Americans fucking with me all the time. I'm gonna build a mansion in Costa Rica or something, like some shit like that. You had enough money to do a lot of things, and you fucked it off on bullshit. Just pure bullshit.
It should a record
That
label, anything.
that's what happens when you're uneducated and you don't know anything other than what people taught you, Jules.
Well, it's not the uneducated part, Ignacio. I think it's more that he's not a street person. And I always hated that some people kind of always associated him with street shit. Floyd is not a street person. Street person would have known what to do with that money. A street
Oh
person.
yeah,
You not a street person. You a sports ass guy. You don't know nothing but sports. Oh, you think NFL guy, NBA, yeah, they go broke. Why? Because you a sports ass guy. You don't know nothing but sports. Floyd ain't know nothing most of his life but boxing. So he not gonna know how to flip that and nothing. He not gonna know how to. You relying on Big Nose Seinfeld to tell you what to do with the money, and Big Nose Seinfeld is probably stealing from your ass, but you don't know because you trust him. Pledge it. Yeah, I love Israel. Remember, y'all seen that shit? He went to Israel. He had the blue shit, the
yep.
blue and white shit, and that's why Floyd Mayweather.
Crazy.
He went up there. Fuck Gaza. Like he went up there. He's bugging out.
For
All
real.
that money, all that money that motherfucker spent on jewels and cars, he could have probably paid all his back taxes to the IRS.
At least he's not broke or broke.
Nah, he's not broke or broke, but it on a long enough timeline, he will be.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you that money's not gonna last. I don't say that out of spite. I say that I'm just looking at what you spend it on. How could it last when you buy so much fucking pure
Diamond
garbage?
encrusted iPod.
Motherfucker got a diamond
That's how
encrusted
I feel
toilet
about
tissue.
Broner right now. Like, what happened, bro? Why you asking for liquor?
That motherfucker got a diamond encrusted tank top. Pure stupid shit. Like, bro, what is
Broner
like?
flushed his money away.
If
Literally.
let's say Netflix gives Floyd 100 million. I mean, I'm pretty after taxes, he's probably left with like what 50 million. And after that,
Exactly.
how much is he owe?
Now, ponlo tú. Let's just say, let's use the numbers you use. They give him 100. I don't think they're going to give him 100, by the way. I really don't think that. But let's just say they gave him 100. Taxman takes 50 something out of that, right? Yo, the back taxes that you owed was how much? 54.
50.
Shit.
54.
Wow.
That already shows that, like, bro, this dude is a dumbass. You a dumbass. You came from where he came from? Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan. And you have no concept of, you just never learned throughout all these years to have a concept of money. Bro, the shit, it goes, bro. No matter how much of it you get, it goes. So you gotta try to make it work. And you had enough, bro. You could have did a lot of shit, but you just, oh, I'm gonna get into commercial real estate. Why? Because Seinfeld told you to do that. Seinfeld the one told you to do that. Oh yeah, yo, get into buildings, yo, get into real estate. Cliche ass shit. You should have opened a series of titty bars throughout the country, is what you should have did. And I would have, if I'm gonna be the bad guy, I'm gonna be all the way the bad guy. I'm gonna go from Floyd Money Mayweather to Floyd Titty Mayweather. Titty bars. Titty bars in Grand Rapids. Titty bars in New York. Titty bars in California. Like, yeah, we're gonna turn this into a franchise like Hooters. We're gonna turn, because hey, you had Girl Collection. You started with Girl Collection. Why didn't you expand on that? You tried to expand with the Mayweather gyms. Nobody wanted to go to your gym, bro. Nobody want to hang out with you, bro. You don't got the brand power. That's the difference between him and George Foreman. God bless the dead. George Foreman's name had value because people liked him. So you, Foreman Grill, you associate that with good Foreman Grill. Mayweather Gym, the money, like, man, what I look like? I feel like a homo saying that. Yeah, I'm in the money team, yo. I'm in the money team, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Won't you get the fuck out of here, man?
The the problem with that too, Jules, is that gyms are a dime a dozen. That's not a
They are.
concept that's long lasting. Motherfuckers might sign up for a gym, but most of the time they don't consistently go, and then a lot of times they'll cancel memberships. So it's like it's a money losing proposition unless you constantly get people to keep coming in and signing up.
And there's only, you're absolutely right about that, because I watched a video where they talked about Planet Fitness and how that is what got them off the ground. Everything you said, that, most people that get a gym membership at the start of the year, new me, bunch of bullshit. By February, they don't even come anymore, but it's still charging you every single month, because they don't want to just cancel the membership. They're going to feel bad, so they keep the membership even though they don't go. And that's a part of what built that empire. With a Mayweather fitness gym, you have to sell the Mayweather experience to separate it from the crunch, from the golds, because there's so many different types of gyms. The LA Fitness, right? All this bullshit. You have to sell the Mayweather experience. So I would have said, if you come to the Mayweather gym today at 3 p.m., I'm going to shadow box with my dick out. And people would come. If it was me, you know what I'm saying? But you fucked up, man. Fucked up. And it is what it is, man. That money ain't gonna last. But, away from that, those is two of the guys that, people want to put on a pedestal. Oh, they made so much money. Y'all don't understand money. In this country, I don't know any country in the world that isn't like this. The moment that you make a lot of money, they're trying to take it from you. Literally, yes, literally. You win the lottery or you have career high earnings. The moment you make a lot of money, they're trying to take it from you. So you have to find a way to make the money make money. You can't just fuck it off on cars. Like car. Whenever I would look at that garage that he would show it with all the black cars in it, I think, my fucking God, this dude is an idiot. You an idiot, bro. You bought all that shit for what?
Yeah, nobody can drive 15 fucking cars. Like, what is this dude talking about?
I don't
And
think
you,
I don't think Bud will go broke because he's from the city, but he's more of a country boy.
yeah, but
Well,
you
he
Like
is.
notice,
No, he is a country boy. He is.
hey,
He
like
is.
Jules, you notice that Rick Ross brought a lot of cars too, but he be having car shows now. He put them in the wheels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Ricky is a. I don't really like Ricky, but
I
Ricky
don't
is a
like him
hustler
either.
though. He a hustler. Like I do give him that, because because you parlayed being a correctional officer to being a gangster rapper. That's a hell of a flip. That is a hell of a. How the fuck you did that?
And
Okay.
not only that, Jules, he was one of the smartest dudes from the standpoint of, like you just said about Mayweather. He didn't know what to put his money in, but you know what Rick Ross fucking did? He bought 30 different wing stops. So he's the owner of 30 wing stops. And that
It's
shit will never fucking go out of business.
Manín, eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo que there are common commodities that exist that everybody uses. Barbershops, laundromats, vending machines, McDonald's. You could buy McDonald's, like, yeah, you can buy McDonald's franchises because McDonald's is a franchise. You could purchase several McDonald's in a given region. You know what I mean? There are a lot of ways that you can make money, but I'm gonna do commercial real estate. Gee, I didn't see that coming. Right? You've been watching the infomercials. No, you've been talking to Big Nose Seinfeld, and he convinced you to do that shit. You not knowing, they just gonna steal your fucking money, right? Because you dumb, bro. Just dumb. It is what it is, yo. There's so many little things that you could take it. Maybe it's because you stop thinking like an ordinary person. If you let's just say, Herb, you got $50 million. You still got to think like I live in New York. You still got to think like, yo, I live in this apartment. Even if you don't. Why? Because that keep your eyes open to the opportunities. Like, oh, I could fuck with that shit. Turn that into this shit. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes open, bro. Whereas Floyd, like, bro, you just a dickhead, bro.
Floyd is like a female. As soon as he gets money, he wants to spend it.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
And on shit for other people, like, bro, if you buying jewelry and watches, my dude, they showed all of like wild watches that he had, right? And this was years ago, mind you. This was when he was fighting. What you gonna do with all them watches, homie? What are you gonna do with all them watches? Who is that for? Jewelry is for other people. No one can convince me of otherwise. Jewelry is a status symbol to impress other people. No one can convince me of otherwise. All that gaudy jewelry, that shit don't even look nice. You know what look nice? When you got the one chain, you got the one, and it's contrasted by the turtleneck or the t-shirt. But when you got all that, bro, what is that shit like? Like, what is that shit, bro? But man, it is what it is, B. His fate is sealed. So is Javante's. Back over to him, because he's the star of the night. That dude's career is over, bro.
You mean the fucking dummy of the night? That motherfucker is about to fucking get arrested.
No, he got arrested. They got him. You didn't hear?
Oh, shit. They found him?
They found him. He got arrested.
Oh, okay. Because I saw something about it.
Yeah, about an hour and a half ago. Wow. They got him. Yeah. It's a wrap, bro. Like, your career over. Like, yeah, now I think it's over. Like, I don't see how you could beat this. I don't see how.
I mean, he could probably post bond, right? I mean,
and then what?
I mean, bro, if they offered him 40 million, but then again, that was Jake Paul. I mean, they did offer him 40 million after that fight.
Jake, homie. They not gonna offer, and the shit is, you don't got Jake like. Just saying that, you trying to rationalize it in your mind. What can I do now? Where can I get money? It's over. That ship is sailed, bro. Jake ain't gonna fight no time soon, right? Not that Netflix would want to use you, because they don't. It's over. Like, it's over.
Especially, bro. I don't think nobody's gonna want to pick him up because of that case.
Yeah, like, how you gonna have a notorious domestic abuser on your platform? Yeah, we got to sell these boxing matches while this dude over here punching all the bitches in sight. That's all he do is punch bitches. Should have punched Lomachenko. Pussy ass motherfucker. It's over. What a way to go. What a way to go. Oh, well. It is what it is, man. They gonna have him. Hold on. They gonna have him like some kind of hood icon, though, cause he undefeated. He is undefeated, like Jermall Charlo. So he's still gonna have like some block legend type shit. The legend of Javante, like, yo, they never beat him. Well, he never fought nobody. How the fuck was they gonna beat him? He didn't fought none of them.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
the thing is, those people don't care about context. They just look at the numbers and they say, "Oh, he's undefeated. We don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is. I mean,
Yeah, that's true for real.
I mean, America. He's the only knockout artist that America had. That's why people gravitated to him a lot, like they did and shit. So,
I mean, I like Tank too, but it wasn't fighting what I wanted him to fight. I mean, I knew we were never gonna get the Devin Haney fight for some
My
reason.
dude, I'm gonna say that I didn't like Tank. I don't give a fuck. I didn't like Tank so much. I didn't like Tank so much. I started liking Devin. That's how much I didn't like Tank.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
I think for me it was opposite. Like Devin, you so boring. I like Tank now. Like at least
Nah, I
he knocked
can't.
somebody out.
right.
Nah, I
That's
can't.
the reason
Nah,
why.
he didn't knock out Isak. He didn't. He didn't knock out Levant. He didn't
No, he
knock out
didn't.
Levant.
He just
Shout out.
knocked out like couple B level fighters and shit, couple
Mm.
featherweights, you know.
Yo, yeah, shout out to my man Liam Rockwell in Australia. He said just left you a reply on your last video regarding Zoo versus Spence will be huge if No Limit pulls it off. Nothing to do with PBC from what I was told. For those that don't know, that
Wow.
Spence and Zoo shit, it got wheels, it has motion. And
Wow.
It's the Australian, this is what's in the streets. It's the Australian Rugby League that's financing that fight for a week here in Vegas in March. That's what, yeah.
ain't, ain't that the same shit they told Zoo like a year ago, 2 years ago?
No,
With,
no, espera, no, espera. That's something that they do annually. I don't know if you realize. They do it
oh, okay.
annually. They do it annually. And it's not that it fucked up for Zoo. The PBC fucked it up for Zoo. They
So
did
this
not
time,
secure him. The reason that he ended up not doing it the year that he wanted to do it is because they could not finalize the Lubin fight. Kept giving him the runaround. And then Lubin turned into Thurman, which more runaround. Then Thurman turned into Fundora. And you know what happened after that.
so this time I'm guessing they learned the lesson and they're not fucking with PBC.
I mean, that's the word on the street. That's the word on the street. Y ahora, it's not just Paulie Malignaggi that heard it. Robert Garcia heard it. And apparently, that word is coming from Australia. Yeah, because it's the Australian Rugby League that's paying for it. Now, my question to you guys is, before I go smoke the cigarette, who wins that fight, Ignacio? Errol Spence?
Tim Zoo, just based on the fact that he's actually stayed in the ring. I mean, we're going on almost 3 years since fucking we last saw Errol get his ass kicked. What does he really have left?
Uh, I really don't know.
Yeah,
I
that,
mean,
yeah, I wouldn't even want to see that.
Man, I don't want to see fucking Finding Nemo. He needs to fight someone like fucking Charlo. I thought they were supposed to fight or something. They were both been out for like 3 years already, so why not?
Yeah, I think Charlo's in better shape to fight than Spence is.
yup.
Is that true, Herb? Both of these motherfuckers are alcoholics like crazy.
Yeah, but
I don't know about that.
but Mel ain't get his brains beat out his last fight.
Okay,
No,
so
he couldn't. He
Well,
ran.
Zoo
but
got
he looked
stopped
like
by
shit, though. He won, but he looked like shit.
No,
Tim.
I'm talking about the small Charlo. I'm not talking about the big one.
Jamel.
Yeah, I know that he didn't get his brains beat out because
Why
he
are we
hauled
calling
ass
him
the
the
whole
small
fight.
Charlo?
That's
They
what
both fight at
might make him.
168.
Okay,
Jamel, not Jamal.
yeah.
Hey, so Tim got stopped by Sebastian, and then he got stopped by what's that 154 dude?
Bakram.
Bakram, right? And then he
No,
came back against the PBC fighter, um
Yeah,
Orlando
Jules' favorite fucking fighter, Joey Spencer.
Joey Spencer, and he stopped him, and then he got stopped again by Fundora, right?
Yeah. And then he
So
no,
just
he,
won his last fight against that Puerto Rican dude in Australia last month.
yeah, you know what? I might have to. Shit, I don't know. I really don't know who to pick.
Honestly, I would not pick Spence, bro, because almost 3 years, no fights. Homeboy's been fucking drinking his life away, that's not a good combination at all.
Oh, he's been vacationing. This will be the first fight at 54.
Yeah.
He has no trainer. Like, yo, like
Yeah, bro. It's not a
Yeah,
good look for
I
Spence.
wouldn't even want to see Thurman versus Spence yet. Maybe throw Spence in with like some fucking tomato can or something. He just need
But
a tuna bad.
Spence doesn't look bad. He doesn't look like he's alcoholed out or whatever he's doing is really tearing him up. He still looks healthy, right now and shit. So it just looks like he smoked a lot of weed with them dreads now. He left the alcohol alone and shit.
Well, that shit ain't gonna help, Herb. Weed does not help a boxer.
No,
So,
not at all.
you
But
know?
he doesn't look too bad. If he was really abusing alcohol, you'd be able to see it on him. He wouldn't be showing face as much as he did. So he probably got a lid on it. But still, still look
I don't know, man. I just don't think that dude's living the fighter's lifestyle.
take a
So
We're gonna
I
take a
think he's damaging his body without even getting hit.
miracle and fucking. It's gonna take a miracle and what's it's gonna take a miracle and custom model to come back to bring him back. 'Cause he ain't got no trainer or nothing.
You know what's funny is right now that you guys are talking about he has no trainer. Did he ever fucking settle that lawsuit with Derek James, or did that shit just kind of go
Quiet.
away with nothing being done?
It seemed like it quieted down on its own, but nobody think it was resolved or whatever. Yeah, but I think they just better leave Errol alone and shit, man. Let that man, make his appearances and whatever. Sometimes fighters get a couple of $1,000 just to appear at fights. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
but Errol ain't showing up at Matchroom or Top Rank or Golden Boy cards. He just shows up at PBC ones.
Who?
And he showed the
Errol.
virtual fight.
Yeah, that's
He,
true.
he, he was at the Virgil fight.
I mean, they probably like if you arrow, right? You don't just, and I said this in a video I did for those that missed it. If you arrow, you don't come back and fight Tim just for the sake of fighting Tim. It got to be for something, because Tim will get you some money, but not like that. You know what I mean? Whereas if you go in there and you beat the shit out of Tim real nice, right? That'll put the battery in the back of people for the Virgil fight. Like, yeah, you can make that a money fight. It has all the elements. The black fighter, the Mexican fighter, right? You could sell that's a popular gimmick in boxing. Um, you do the Texas thing, right? Do it at Jerry's house. You know Jerry will do it. If you get people behind it, like I'm not an Arrow fan, right? But if he came back, yeah, they'll get sized. They would get motivated, if he came back and he beat the shit out of somebody, because that's what they want. They've been wanting that for 3 years. So if he did that, even if it's against Tim, who we all know is like, yo, Tim ain't the same, man. Like he that them fights changed him. But they ain't gonna care. Long as Errol beats somebody up, they don't care. So yeah, I would say that the end game is Virgil. So if he was at that fight, it's like those conversations maybe did happen, when you think about it. You can't fight Virgil straight away. That's suicide. But if you can build it if you beat up Tim. Like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Beat up Tim, then fight Virgil at the end of the year. You don't win.
yo,
Virgil gonna Virgil gonna destroy you, but
yo. Speaking of Virgil, you seen Oscars going at it with Rick on Instagram,
nah, I ain't see that shit. What he said?
bro? He called him out on his stories, bro. He
What he said?
said
Oh,
he
I
called
thought
to me. It says Oscar the lawyer said, as our lawyers have made it clear, you don't negotiate for Virgil's fights. I do. And the app promoter 559. While you run your mouth, I'm the one actually fighting for Virgil to be the A side and get the maximum possible for the fight. I'm negotiating with Eddie Hearn and the Zone to make this fight happen, and will continue to fight for Virgil on these negotiations. You need to get out the way. That's it.
No. Okay, esta es la cuestión. If it's the way that Oscar says it is, and Oscar's the one who negotiates on Virgil's behalf, What the fuck do you need from Rick? Because he's doing
Exactly.
the job of Rick. If he's the one who's negotiating for you, right? If he's the one, this is the split, esto y lo otro, ¿verdad? Okay, then what do you need from Rick? There's so many people in boxing that are double dipping, and the fighters don't know it. You got a manager, but what is he for? The money doesn't come from the manager. You know, the money doesn't come from the manager. It doesn't. The money comes from the promoter. It's
I
like
think
you know how it's set up that you're supposed to have the manager to protect you from the promoter. That's what the manager is for. But if the promoter is doing what Oscar is doing, then what the fuck do you need the manager for?
I
Because you're
think it
paying him.
yeah, it's what Dan Rayfeld said, no? That he's trying to get a little bit extra money so he don't gotta come out of his pocket. And it could
Yeah.
come from Eddie.
Yeah. But Virgil is supposedly the A side, but you need to get the money from Matchroom. Make it make sense. If he's the A side, just let him generate the fucking money. He's the fucking A side, isn't he? The A side is another terminology that gets thrown around so willy nilly. Ahora, how the fuck is Virgil the A side? They just did a thing in Atlantic City commemorating Boots versus Stanionis because it did almost 2 million. It did 1.9. Did anybody do that for any of Virgil's fights?
Hell
Nope.
He's the A side.
One
But
point
he's
nine
the A
views?
side. No, $1.9 million.
Oh shit.
They
They
can't
said it
even produce
generated.
gate.
Say it again, Mr. T.
They can't even produce gate receipts for fucking Virgil
I'm not even
at
hating on
all.
Virgil. If he was the A side, I would just say that. But I'm like, Brody, they don't fuck with Virgil like that. What are we doing? Why we gotta qualify so much stupid shit all the time? They don't fuck with Virgil like that. I wish they did because he's fun to watch. But they never fuck with Virgil like that. That's why Steve Kim used to call him low maintenance. They don't really fuck with that dude like that.
Jules, I guarantee you, if Turkey was putting up the bag, these dudes would fucking make that fight. It's just like the same thing with they did with William Zepeda. As soon as they overpaid William Zepeda, they were fucking all in, and I'm sure that's what they're trying to do with Virgil.
And I agree with you, Ignacio. But my thing is that it shouldn't take for somebody to keep paying more than the fight costs to make the fight. That shouldn't keep happening. Like that sets a bad precedent moving. You see how crazy the Schofields is getting now, right? You see where they at. They went from 2 million to 10 million for Abdullah Mason. Mama Sko said that's $100 million fight. Where you get that number from?
Yeah, no shit.
Where you get that number from?
But that's the problem, though, too, Jules, is that if the fighters are not the ones demanding the fights and they're letting everybody else do the talking, then ain't nobody to blame except the fighter.
Yeah. That's because they keep buying into what they're being told. And that you know, like boxing is momentary. You have to strike while the iron is hot, while people care about the fight. That's when you have to do the fight because today's hot topic is yesterday's news. That's how it is. Look at the Charlos. One of them is still unbeaten, but who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Andre only got one loss, but who fucking cares, bro? Motherfuckers is real easy to forget, you know?
Yep, here today, gone tomorrow.
Here today, gone tomorrow, baby. A lot of motherfucking shit that was important. I remember when Peter Quillen was a somebody. I remember Peter Quillen, WBO champion with the WBO title. He's a somebody. Not no more. Lost what? 2 fights. He ain't nobody no more. You know, you got to do the shit when people are interested. That's when you got to do the shit because that's when they'll pay. That's when you got to do the shit. And with 2 guys like Virgil and Boots, listen, homie, we can't wait till you turn into Mayweather, and we can't wait until he turns into Pacquiao because for all we know, that's never going to happen. You're using the model of 2 very uniquely talented athletes, and they're applying it to guys like I don't want to kiss no ass, suck no dick, but yo, those was 2 pound for pound greats. You know what I mean? That's what they were. I don't know that you that, Virgil. I don't think you that, Boots. So y'all gotta stop basing how y'all move off of them guys. Y'all not them guys. Y'all not them. You know? That shit ain't
Yeah, it's
gonna
like
work.
these guys want to get from A to Z, but they want to skip every step in between. It's ridiculous.
Pretty much. Pretty much. You know? And it's just never gonna work because it's not sustainable. You know? For those two guys to crown a star in the American boxing scene, you gotta let those guys fight, and the winner becomes a star. And the shit is nobody wants to gamble. All right, then we're not gonna get anywhere. Then basically, if nobody wants to gamble and nobody's really backing their horse, then we're never gonna get a star. It's just gonna stay like this, where yeah, nobody's the star.
Yep.
Nobody is.
Yeah,
And
everybody on social media claims to be a star, but nobody's actually a really fucking
like
star.
the thing about Floyd versus Pacquiao,
Fucking
Bud
people get
versus
pulled
Earl,
over by the
bro.
cop and say, I'm a
They
social
they
media
had
star. I got 1 million followers. Please turn around.
For real.
they had cleared the
That social
division.
media. No, yeah. Keep going.
No, they had cleared the division like Virgil. You're not even a champion, bro. And that's a pay per view
You look at
fight.
Look at how many guys, man, he fought, bro. Look at how many guys he fought. Good guys, really good guys. Who's breathing like that?
I can't even hear the panel.
Oh shit.
Here we go. Here we go again. There it is. 2 times a night.
God damn it.
But but look at how many great fighters Manny fought, right? Before he even became the Pac-Man. Think about it. Because the De La Hoya fight is the fight where he arrived. That's the one where he was like, okay, now he's a star. Look at how many good guys he fought before that. Floyd, same shit. And these guys will win one belt. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the man. Fuck out of here.
take me to your leader, bro.
What?
I got the IBF.
Yeah.
Mr. Hitchens. Take
Richard
me to your leader,
Hitchinson.
bro. It's like that shit is never gonna work. They just don't want to put the work in. Like at its base, it's just laziness. Like you just want a shortcut. And the guys who you look up to, unfortunately for you, you don't have to like Floyd, but there were no shortcuts. It was a while before he became Money Mayweather. Most of his career, he wasn't Money Mayweather. That's not really towards like the back end of his career that he becomes the Money Mayweather. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
later on.
The first 10 years of his career, nobody, except if you were a hardcore, knew who Floyd was. Nobody.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
know,
until he fought De La Hoya that everybody started to know who the hell he was.
that was the fight that put him on the map. And if you look at his career, yeah, that's not till later on, bro. That's not till after Chico, after Castillo, after Manfredi, after Gennaro, after Gaddy. That's after Hatton. That's after a lot of motherfuckers.
Yep.
But you know, it's because you got young people telling a story that they didn't see with their own two eyes. Like, bro, you watched the biopic about it on YouTube, bro. You
Yeah, you know
weren't
what's
there.
crazy? You know what's crazy, Jules? All those fights, most of those fights you just mentioned, I was in jail for them shits. I seen all them shits for free. HBO.
That's crazy.
Oh
Word.
shit. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna say some rando. I don't think Oscar beat Floyd. I don't make excuses for Oscar in that fight because it was your ring, your gloves, your weight. You was the A side. You should have won. You should have won. You didn't.
Jules, he
You
was
didn't win.
washed though by then. He was. He
Yeah,
wasn't the same guy
no, no,
anymore.
I agree with you. I like, yeah, you know, and I always by then, like, I knew Oscar was washed. That's what I picked Floyd to win that fight. I knew, not washed like he can't do nothing because he was still pretty good. That Oscar, if you go back and watch that fight, he was actually still pretty good.
No, but
And
he had lost a step by then.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
said he was washed.
I look at that Oscar and he could beat a lot of guys today. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's guys I would pick that Oscar to beat. Was he everything he was? No. But the point is, yeah, he was a choke artist. By then, he had the reputation of a choke artist. So, it is what it is. But he was the launch pad for Manny. He was the launch pad for Floyd. Because no Oscar, no Money May. No Oscar, no Pac-Man. He launched those careers, inadvertently. Um, and yeah, man, them guys, that is them guys, man. Hitchens talking about he ready to leave to 147. Ain't nobody gonna fight you up there, motherfucker. If you up there with no belt, why the fuck would they even look at you, dog? The fuck you gonna do up there? Get ignored? I said, yo,
Sugar put his way around.
he's the new Andre, bro. He's now that Andre is gone, he's here to replace him. You the
Yeah,
new
no
Andre,
shit.
bro. You're the new Andre, bro. You ain't boo boo. You doo doo. Go ahead, doodoo. Go ahead, doodoo. You know what I mean? Floyd retired just to duck the. Come on, that just sound like some loser shit. That I can't deal with that. I can't deal with loser shit. Like, bro, Oscar lost, bro. It is what it is. Oscar lost. The fuck we supposed to do? Be mad? He lost. You know? You should have beat that motherfucker. You was bigger, all the bullshit. You know what I mean? Shout out to motherfucking Ralph. Some rando. Too not sure. Floyd usually yeah, that's the other thing. Floyd don't duck. Well, do you guys think that? Floyd retired to duck the rematch? Because I hear a lot of people say that.
I mean,
they could have done the rematch, Jules, but I could have sworn that after I could have sworn from what I read that Floyd said he would only fight him if Floyd was going to be the A side in the rematch. Like, he was trying to say, like, oh, Oscar can't be the one dictating terms because I beat him. So if the fight happens, it has to be on my terms. And I guess Oscar wasn't willing to concede that, and that's why the fucking fight never happened. That's what I remember reading, was that Floyd wanted it on his terms.
I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. Shout out to Deed. I'd rather see Inoue go to 126 than fight Bam. What y'all think about that? Would you rather see Inoue versus Nick Ball or Inoue versus Bam?
I'd rather see Inoue go to 26 and fight everybody except Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa's pissing me off.
Rafa's gonna fucking beat the hell out of him.
No, he would beat the shit out of him, but I wouldn't give him a whole lot of credit for it.
I wouldn't
give him a lot of credit. This is fifth weight, and you like 6'3", homie. Like, this shit ain't even fair, bro.
Yep.
This shit ain't even fair, homie. Plus, I'm getting tired of Rafa. Like, yo, you holding that belt hostage at this point. You've been a champion for 2 years, man.
I know, man. I know Top Rank isn't fucking in play right now because they don't have a TV deal. But Zamfir needs to quit bullshitting. They need to keep that dude way more active. You got a TV deal in Mexico. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, he did have a fight with Arnold Kaga, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Jules, is that they have Azteca TV. Beltran works with them. That fucking guy should be fighting at least 3 to 4 times a year minimum.
I mean, I would say that at this point, if anything, if you wanted to unify, there's no reason that he's not calling out the other champions, is what I noticed, which is what aggravates me. That he's been champion for 2 years, but you don't see him talking about the other guys at the weight. It's always, it would be an honor to fight. No, it's not because it's fucking honor. It's because he's fucking 5'5" and you're 6'4", bro. That's what the fuck it is, bro. Fucking
Jules, you keep making him taller every time.
Right? Right?
Next thing you know, you're 5'5", he's 6'11".
He's 5'4" and you fucking 7'11", right? But it's some bullshit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it's not the fucking honor, bro. You just want to fight somebody who's a lot smaller than you are, bro. And I can't fuck with it. Go fight fucking Shushu or something, bro. You know? Fight that motherfucker. I seen Tio. He said that Shakur is special. Like, I think he's scared because he's starting to give Shakur a lot of compliments. I don't know if y'all noticed that. He's starting to give him a lot of compliments. Like, he's unique. He's great. It's like, yo, you're scared, aren't you? You're scared.
Yo, could it be that, Jules, or could he be playing reverse psychology? Like trying to butter the motherfucker up to not fight at his best.
I
Man,
mean,
they had the friendliest face off.
I was when he was talking to Loma, right? Was he doing that?
No, but that's what I mean though. Like Tio's trying to flip it so that Shakur isn't on his game. Like he's gonna distract him by complimenting him, like
I
saying like,
don't think
"Oh,
T.
you're fucking
You know,
great," and this and that.
maybe if it was like Fury or somebody, but I just don't think Tio is that smart. Just like, oh, so
Well,
you
he could be
hatched this
crazy like
fucking
a fox. You never know.
you hatched this fucking plan. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give Shakur wild compliments so he don't hit me hard. Like, nah. What I think is that he doesn't want to piss him off. I would sooner think that you don't want to say a lot of shit. You don't want to put a battery in his back because y'all about to fight. You don't want to be talking a lot of shit and give him a reason to put on a show. That's what I take away from it. Cause bro, when the fuck you start complimenting motherfuckers this much? You wasn't complimenting Josh Taylor like that. You wasn't complimenting Arnold Barboza like that. Why you complimenting him? Oh, he's unique. Oh, motherfucker. You know, I got DraftKings, right? I got that shit, bro. It'll be my fucking luck that I bet on Shakur and he get knocked the fuck out. Shakur to win and he get knocked the fuck out. Like, see, I'm gonna throw this fucking cup at the TV, bro. I forgot who it was. I think they got Roach as the underdog on Friday. I might put a little $20 on that motherfucker.
You mean Saturday, Jules? Or yeah, Saturday.
It's Friday, homie. That fight is Friday.
No, it said on the 16th, which is Saturday.
Friday, my dude. That's
Oh wait,
Friday,
shit. No, you're right.
bro.
Friday. Yeah,
It's Friday,
my bad.
bro.
Yeah.
That's Friday. That's a Friday night fight. I might put a little something on Roach, a little $20. I lose that shit. They got him the underdog. Like I think it said pay 20, bet 20, get 80. I'm like, ooh, it was something like that.
They fought to a draw the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be my fucking luck. I bet on fucking Roach and he get knocked the fuck out. Same shit. You know, shit be different once you start gambling. You start wanting shit to happen. Like, come on, baby, need a new pair of shoes. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know. So that's what's going on with that shit. I read something interesting. I said it in the relay that I'm gonna upload after this, but I'll say it here. Norman said he planned on coming back in March. And he's still with Top Rank. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? He said he planned on coming back in March, and he's still with Top Rank. And Michaela says she got a title defense coming up. Maybe they do got a deal.
Well, right now all we can speculate is it's Tubi. I mean,
Tubi,
you know, come on.
Tubi, baby.
I mean, Jules, literally one of their flagship guys is fighting in 2 weeks, and we haven't heard a peep out of them.
For real. I seen this shit. Let me pull this shit up. Remember the divorce bitch I was talking about the other day? The couple and shit that I was talking about the other day. Yeah, I'm gonna let me show you what this bitch uploaded. This how you know bitches ain't shit. Let me show you what the bitch uploaded. And this how you know bitches ain't shit.
She's I think 31. Like, bitch, why are you posing like you're in your late teens, early 20s?
Who's that?
Got 2 kids.
I'll show you.
You got 2 kids, bitch.
Who the light skinned bitch? No, she don't. They ain't got no kids. That's why she acts stupid like that.
You talking about the one we were talking about yesterday with the dude that cheated on her?
Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah, bro, they got 2 kids.
They got kids?
They got 2 kids.
So check it out. The bitch posted that, and you could see that a lot of the shit is empty and all that. And the caption is same address. So you're taking this divorce really well, I guess.
So that's the guy that cheated on her?
That yeah, the guy cheated on that bitch.
Okay.
And you know, it's like I said that the gimmick that the bitch has is look at me, I'm this pretty bitch that does all this stupid shit. Like she do cartoon ass shit. She'll do stupid ass dances in the shoe store, or she'll do stupid shit. Like, and the gimmick is, well, I'm this pretty girl that has this weird sense of humor. The shit is mad cringe, right? And it's like the dude finally got tired of that shit. Like, man, if this bitch ain't gonna suck no dick, man, there's no point in this relationship.
Either that or she's just a fucking horrible lay.
Well,
You
he
know?
said, well, I mean, like, it could be that though. Like,
Yeah.
there, honestly, it's a lot of them pretty joints is starfish central,
They
bro.
suck. Yeah, they're
Oh
You in the
sorry
fuck
in
yeah.
bed, Jules.
you in the Pacific Ocean with a lot of them
Yeah.
bitches, man.
Yeah. That's one
Whereas
thing
you
I
get
learned is the
Imagine
better
Star.
looking the broad is, the worse she is in bed.
whereas you get a medium ugly joint, like a medium rare, medium ugly joint, yo,
Yeah,
change your
like
life, bro.
I ain't gonna
the
lie. The best ones are the ones that like to fight. They be the best ones, bro.
They
In bed.
do, but they do, but it's eventually it gets tired.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn, all this
yeah, you
shit
get
for
sick
some
of the
fucking
bullshit. That's what it
yeah, like
is.
all this shit for some pussy.
Yeah,
And
Jules, to me the
I
best
get
ones.
that I get that vibe from that joint though. They're like, yo, she pretty as shit, but she probably don't suck no dick. If
Yeah.
she don't he already said that she doesn't cook. So that's already like, what the fuck you mean you don't cook? Bitch,
Yeah. What?
you eat, bitch. How the fuck you don't cook? How the fuck you not gonna cook? Like, and
I,
he did like a video responding to all the people that was criticizing him for cheating on her. In the video, it starts with a caption. She told me that she doesn't cook, right? So in the video, it's basically a montage of all these really like nice meals that he made for her. Like chef shit, like with sesame seeds and asparagus and just real hooked up shit. And I'm like, how the fuck she don't cook? Then what the fuck does she do? She
I feel
don't
like
cook.
it is.
Yeah, like if she not gonna cook, and I'm of the opinion that she probably don't fuck or suck. And the other shit is fucking and sucking is the bare minimum anyway. That's the bare minimum. You're not doing nothing. You supposed to be fucking. If you're not fucking, what you doing? Then what is it all for? You know?
She
yeah.
wasn't she wasn't cooking or eating. She's real thin. You can see that.
Bitch was on her phone all day, like I said, trying to be the star of the show.
And then you could tell like those type of women, bro. If you go anywhere, the theater or basketball game,
Oh,
she's gonna ask you to take at least 20 pictures every night of her. And it's like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
he should have been
Fuck that.
cheating. Fuck it.
Herb said that shit right yesterday. Like he should have been cheating on that bitch from the beginning to make her understand, make her understand this world that we live in. You know what I
Right.
mean?
He
Like,
he
listen,
should have
bitch,
had a side piece from the beginning.
bro, he should have had two side pieces like fucking RoboCop. He's spinning them bitches on his hips.
Yeah, no shit.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
Jules, the one piece of advice I got from one of my uncles back in the day was he's like, if a bitch in a relationship isn't doing what you want, there are plenty of women who will.
it's the truth though. I
You
think
know?
it's that I think it's what I really believe though. What I really believe. You look, it's motherfuckers that cheat too. I mean, like there's cheaters on both sides. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way of the world. Like you can't put it on one gender. You really can't. But
Yeah.
I do believe that a lot of the time the guys, I do believe that the guys are more, they're the romantic ones. I believe that, like, yeah, they're the ones that really want, to relate. They want that. It's just that you can't trust these bitches. Like, nah, you can't. You get any mildly attractive bitch has an ego the size of Texas. That's not cap. That's a bad looking joint. But you could tell that like your head is in a different place. See, she's in a unique situation because a lot of the appeal of the content you made was that you're this cute couple and you're the crazy one. Well, you're not a couple anymore. So what is the content going to be? You're thinking that, oh, I'm free now. Oh, I could start dating celebrity. Like that's what you think. But what's your content gonna be now? You're not the crazy girlfriend anymore. That was what drew people to your page, that you were this crazy girlfriend, the cute crazy girlfriend. Yeah, you don't got that gimmick no more. So what you gonna be? I hope you open up an
bro,
OnlyFans. I might
bro.
subscribe.
She's
Jules,
gonna be
I think
the
what she's gonna
I'm the
do is she's gonna probably post her fucking dating escapades. Watch.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly.
That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to make that dude mad. Meanwhile, he gonna be in Caracas getting his fucking dick sucked. He'll be out there like, huh? I don't know what the fuck y'all talking
Yeah,
about.
man.
Yeah.
Every time I see these videos nowadays, I'm so glad that I'm not in my 20s anymore because these females out here are just doing way the fuck too much.
Well, yeah, like if but like if I had to be young again, bro. Yeah, fuck all that shit. These bitches is
Yep,
garbage.
it
Garbage.
is. The
They're self. I mean, the main thing is that they're more self-centered now than when we were young, and it's very obvious why. It's because when we were young, there was not social media and selfies and all these things for you to aggrandize yourself. That's really what the game changer is. That you taking joints and look. It's not to say that I'm the best looking motherfucker in the world, but I'm saying you got sixes and sevens that because there's so many guys bigging them up, they got 8 and 9 attitudes. They got 9 and 10 attitudes, and they some sixes and some sevens.
shit, I would say the fours and the fives are doing that, Jules.
For real, yeah. But the fours and the fives, like if like if you got it, like you get them to suck your dick. Them four there, you'll suck my dick. You know you will. Don't play around out here, being you just suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really what the difference is. The egos are out of control, and people are just so much more selfish now than they were. It used to be a goal to start a family and reach financial stability, purchase a home, leave it behind for your children. That's just not how people's minds are anymore. To do for others that, you a guy, if you love your girl, yeah, you want to do shit for her. Of course you do. But she got to want to do shit for you too. And the way it is now, everybody's just kind of looking out for themselves, man. Really. Like, yeah, they're just
Pretty
looking out for
much.
themselves. They don't give a fuck about nobody,
Yeah, this generation of young people is totally fucking on that tip. They care about themselves and themselves only. And then they
Yeah, they not.
wonder why motherfuckers don't like, like my whole thing is I keep reading these articles about how COVID fucked this generation up cuz they had to stay home and they had to do this. Okay, well, that was only for 1 year. That shit happened fucking 6 years ago. What the fuck have you been doing for the last 5 years that hasn't helped you
I
get
don't
over
think it
that?
was COVID. I really don't think it was COVID. It's the advent of social media that really changed the collective psyche of the youth. It's that more than anything. It's taking a girl who may be in Harlem, is a 7.5, 7.5 with makeup, 6.8 walking down to the bodega, right? And you got 10,000 guys, yo, I want to suck your ass. Yo, ma, you know what I'm saying? You got 10,000 guys like that. You jump on the gram, you got dudes from all over the world bugging out because they can't get no pussy. It's that. It changes your perspective on things. You got a bunch of demigods running around right now. That's what it is. They're demigods. And their ego is just nuts. And it's not really a reflection of reality either. Because the men that you want, they're not gonna put up with that. Not the men that you want. The losers will grovel at your feet, but not the men that you want. The
Yeah.
well to the ones who have money and options. Yeah, they have options, so they're not gonna do all that bullshit. They have options.
Yeah,
That's
why would they kiss the feet of a 5 or a 6 when they can get a 9 or a 10?
or why kiss the feet of a 7 when you can probably get another 7
It
today.
a seventh.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what a lot of Instagram is though. It's sevens with dynamic angles and lighting. It's sevens, bro.
Yeah, no
Those-
shit.
it's fucking
Yo,
sevens with
Jules, you
and I'm
ever
not in some sevens neither, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, those are sevens, bro. All these bitches ain't models.
Yeah, you seen I don't know if you've seen the video of where this kid, I mean, I think he's like in his late teens or early 20s, and he posted a video where he says when you bag the bad chick that you saw on Instagram, and like he scrolls through her fucking page and shows all these pictures of this bitch looking really hot, right?
I seen
And
that
then they
shit.
show her and that bitch is like a 5.
I
And then he's
seen that.
looking at it like, God damn.
I seen that shit that he shows the phone and then he lower the shit. The bitch is standing there and
Yep.
the bitch go,
Yep.
wow. I seen that shit. But it's like, yeah, man, like it's just, I mean, like that generally women are very vain. Generally, they're very vain. And social media really, really amplified that to the next power, so it is what it is, man. That's why I said, like, I don't know how guys that's 20 and running, I don't know how they dealing with that shit, man. I just like, yeah, I don't know, dog. This dating scene is crazy. Just get you, have
Yeah,
fun.
this shit's fucking ridiculous. Like back in the day, when you were when you were younger, you could literally just go anywhere, and it didn't matter if it was the mall, the fucking arcade, the gym, the club, wherever. You could literally find bitches that you could talk to that didn't have a fucking attitude about everything. Now these
Yeah.
females have an attitude about everything. It's crazy.
Yeah. There's no winning. I mean, there's no winning. I don't know how young guys do it. Like, but hey, have your fun where you can have your fun. I think that it begins and ends with taking care of yourself, because as long as you taking care of yourself, you'll never need nobody to take care of you. You know, take care of yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Keep your career shit in order, your health shit in order, your muscle shit in order, right? Stay fly. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. What else is going on? What else is going on? But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I'm like, this bitch got divorced and you posting your life for Instagram. That's morbid to me.
I
You
mean,
going through you going through a whole divorce now. This motherfucker just cheated on you, but you need to let your followers know, right? Think about, like, that's like people that cry and then they jump on TikTok. Like, you crying on TikTok?
Why are you recording yourself?
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jules, but it's like you said, all these motherfuckers nowadays, these young motherfuckers, they need validation from everybody. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They can't deal with shit on their own, so they have to jump on the internet to get validation. Like, I guarantee you that broad that you're talking about, guarantee you she has a bunch of comments from broads. Oh, you didn't need him, girl. You can do better than him. Fuck that dude. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You know,
They
that's what they're
no, they
doing.
say that shit. They say that shit about everybody too. That's why that's why the internet is a bad thing. Like, you got too much input from too many people that don't know what the fuck they talking about. But if you had to take a good long look at their life, you'd think twice about taking their fucking advice. Like, bitch, you gonna die alone. Wild cats, diabetes.
That's
The
why you
fuck are
said,
you be
Jules,
listening to shit you say?
that dude Kevin Samuels was a fucking genius before he died.
Bro, they
He
took
was
him
He
from
calling
was a
all those
fucking.
broads
He was
out.
the Don, bro.
they
Yeah, he
took
was
him
calling
from
all them broads out.
They took it. He made bitches feel bad about themselves. That's why I loved his channel,
All
bro.
he
I
did
used to
was hold
watch
up a
that
mirror.
shit. I used to
Yeah, but
watch that shit, and the bitches will be mad at him because, bitch, what you gonna say? You can't pretend. You can't pretend. Like, we looking dead at you. He looking dead at you. Like, who the fuck is you
nah.
trying to
But then you
kid,
see how
ma?
them same nasty ass broads celebrated his death.
Because
Yeah,
women are evil.
they did. But I liked about Kevin Samuels is that he also cut out the
Yes.
guys. Like,
Oh
how are
yeah,
you?
he
You
Oh
called
know,
yeah,
out your
it was never
bullshit.
one
Like, he
way.
would call out your bullshit. It wasn't one way, because I remember when he made fun of. I remember he made fun of a couple of dudes. He was just against the loser shit, but it caught on more with the bitches because they not used to somebody talking to them like that.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
You want 100 that, like, what, bitch? You out here with three of somebody else's high value, man. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
wish Kevin was here to
exactly.
be.
Yeah,
I wish
he's
Kevin was
got to
here,
make
bro.
150 grand. Bitch, what are you bringing to the table? Myself. Fuck out of here.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
like
I am the table.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. That
On one end,
bullshit.
that on one end, just as a man, it was never a thought. Yo, what does the bitch bring to the table, right? Because that's kind of, I never really liked the idea of asking that question. But when you're demanding so much of the man, at some point the man does gotta ask, okay, what the fuck am I buying into? If I gotta do all this and I gotta have all this, what do you have? Some pussy? Some fucking pussy. That's what you got. Some pussy and some problems.
Yeah.
Cause bitch gonna have some problems. Oh, my credit, my student loan. Oh, it's gonna be something.
Oh, my baby daddy's in jail.
Oh,
Oh,
nah,
my
fuck
kids
it. Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
no money.
Nah, we ain't even gonna be around for that. Like your baby, huh? All right, I'm
You
out.
Yeah,
what? Nah, never
exactly.
mind. Bye. Hey, I got confirmation today, bro. Yeah, I'm.
It's going down.
He's going down, bro.
It's going.
Oh
Shout out
shit.
to Real Talk. Yo, everybody,
Shit.
send me a super chat to celebrate, y'all. Come on.
You opportunistic Capricorn
Yes.
bitch.
Everybody, hit your boy with a super chat to commemorate this momentous occasion. You know what I mean? But
Hell yeah, bro. We got
And in the color blue.
September 14th. September 14th. That's like 2 weeks before my birthday and shit, bro. I'm mad excited,
that's
bro.
what's up. That's exciting, bro. I mean, I remember mine. I was so happy. You know what I mean? So I know how you feeling. Like it's a great feeling. Like I said, it gives
No,
you
cause yeah,
purpose.
I told my lady, I was like, on the cool, like up until this point, I always thought I was the problem, you know what I'm saying? So this is a good moment for me.
That's a
Cause that was
beautiful.
that
It's a
was always my
beautiful thing,
biggest
bro. Like
fear,
trust me.
in the back of my mind. That was the
And
biggest fear was
listen,
like not
yo,
being
and
able to have my
listen.
own.
Don't let it be a girl. Oh my God, you gonna murder the world. Don't let it be a girl.
Bro, that's what
You
my
will.
mom and my brother keep saying. It's gonna be a girl. Man, shut the fuck up. Fuck you gotta
Damn,
be
you
so
No,
know,
negative for.
it's. I'm telling you, bro.
you know what's crazy, bro? I got a call from my sister today that my niece, today was her first day. You know, and that she became a woman today.
Oh, okay.
And then
Oh, okay, okay,
and
okay.
that
Oh, I was
That's
like, huh?
scary. That's scary.
yeah, my sister was teary eyed, but my brother in law is the one that took it even worse. Like, damn, like she's a
Yeah, cause
woman,
it's
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
nigga must have took it hard. Yeah.
yeah, he took it hard. Like,
Nah, I
damn.
remember. I remember my sister's first day. That was scary even for me. Just like because no, she saw it now. Like she didn't know what was going on. But for me, I was like, damn, I'm about to have to start fighting.
Yeah, but they never stop being your munchkin is the main thing. Like they never stop being
Yeah,
your munchkin. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really change. Like I went through that, but I didn't take it hard because it's like, yeah, that's still my munchkin. Like I still got to cut everybody's head off. So it doesn't bother me. Like, I still got to chop your head off. It don't really matter.
Everybody gotta go, man. Everybody
Everybody
got.
gotta go. You feel me? But
it's
it's a
still scorched earth out
my
here.
dude, it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, trust me, like you wake up, you do everything from now on, you do everything with a sense of purpose. Before you was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
you doing things for the moment to feel good, pa la vaina, for the day. Now everything you do, everything you doing, yeah, it's for them. Like for real, yes, that's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
am. That's how I am. It's all, yeah,
Nah,
like all of it.
and
You know
then
what I mean?
another thing that's great is her daughter kind of like overheard our conversation a bit, so she's in on the loop now, and she's excited too, because she's gonna be a big sister and whatnot, and she's already running her mouth to her fucking uncle, and I was like, hey, whoa, hold on now, like, hey, wait, look, listen, bro, this is a lot of firsts for both of us. I know we're excited, but let's do this together, man.
It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's good to hear that stuff like that still happens too. You know what I mean? Like that's a beautiful thing because there's so much negativity and shit, man. Too much negativity and shit. I was watching the fucking proceedings and the Congress shit. Motherfucker asked the bitch define what a woman is. I was like, yo, I was about to throw my phone in. I was about to throw my phone out the balcony because the science bitch wouldn't fucking do it. Bitch just putting together a
It's
word
crazy that
salad.
we're at a point in our society where we even have to ask questions like that, bro.
No, she
Because
presented herself as a fuck. You gotta see this shit. It's on Twitter. Like it's about 2 minutes, and it's really 2 minutes of the bitch just rambling, trying to get around the question. I was like, yo, dog, this shit can't be real, dog. How is women the ones that's advocating for this goofy shit? Women advocating for men to be like, bruh, the world is crazy, man. Too much negativity. So it's good to hear good shit like that. Like, yeah, good, simple shit that your people still want to start families and still want to raise children and still want to do right by those children. It's good to hear that because too much internet, bro. Too much fucking internet. Swear to God.
yeah,
You know
my
what I'm
girl
saying?
was pretty. She was worried, like that we're not exactly in the perfect position for it. But I told her, I was like, don't worry about that shit. Like You know, like
Yeah.
God's gonna provide whatever it is. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I've never
my dude,
struggled to a
trust me.
point where I got let down. Like I'm where
My
I'm at,
dude,
where I need
trust
to
me,
be.
bro. Trust me. When my first was conceived and she was gonna have, I did have nothing, bro. The Lord will provide, and work comes to those who want to work. Literally, yeah. If you want to work, it'll come.
No,
Just
yeah,
keep
like right
looking.
now, I literally just got through setting up a floor right now for an event for Saturday. And I already got like two job offerings from the people that are working that event. You know, like so, you know, work's coming in and shit. You know, like people
Yeah.
they see they wanna help out. They're like, okay, you're gonna be a new father. Like, let's
It
see
gives
what you
you
can do.
drive, bro. It gives you and other, like other men see that, especially men that have kids that are raising kids. Other men, trust me, you'll be all right. Like I said, when I had my first one, I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You make it work. Make it
Yeah,
work.
yeah, and I'm blessed beyond fucking understanding. So I'm not worried about a thing, bro. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time. It's a great motivator. But yeah, man, Javante got locked up. I don't know if you heard. They caught
Oh,
him.
he did.
He did get locked up. Yeah, they caught him
I told,
about a,
por te dije,
He
way. I
didn't get
told
bailed
you
out
that
yet,
that
or
shit was
what?
about
gonna
two
turn
hours.
criminal.
He
But
didn't get
yeah,
bailed
because
out yet.
I mean, like they probably will, but he still got to stand trial. Like your charges. This is not a civil case anymore.
He'll probably
Initially,
he'll
it was
probably get out on a bail or some shit.
he'll get out on bail, but
But that means he ain't fighting then, because he got trial and shit,
I'm
all this shit
saying
like
like
that.
Yeah, no,
there's
it's
a
over for that dude on the
there's a
floor.
video. The article said the police saw the video and it corroborates everything that the bitch said. So it's like, yeah, that's a slam dunk, homie. Because
Yeah,
what did the bitch say? The bitch said you walked in there, grabbed her by the hair, hemmed her up, dragged her in the kitchen, dragged her downstairs, took her in the parking lot. If all of that is on video, yeah, you finito, homeboy. There's
yes.
nothing to fight. There's
Y
not,
pues ya
and
le
you,
dije, like that's gonna turn into criminal because now you're obstructing justice by not allowing them to serve you, bro. Like you should have
yeah,
you should have got ahead of
that
this shit.
and that's what I said at the start of the show, that that's what he was doing, that he was basically avoiding detection so that he wouldn't get served, because so long as he doesn't get served, he stalls out that process. But I guess eventually they was like, man, fuck that shit, put a warrant out for this motherfucker. We got the video, put a warrant out for
Yeah,
this
yeah. I told
motherfucker.
you that shit was gonna be a warrant sooner or later.
Well, too bad for him. I think his career over personally. Like, yeah, I just think it's done because you already wanted it to be done. You said that already, right at the beginning of last year. You said that you wanted it to be done. Now I don't know how long you're gonna go away, because it's 3 different charges. I don't know how long you're gonna go away, but I just figure if it's anything like 4 or 5, yeah, you finito, homeboy. Your boxing career is over.
Yeah, you're
It
not
is
gonna get
over.
out 35, 34, and come back on nothing. Like, nah, that's
Out
not
here
how it
shadow
works. No more.
boxing and shit, all slow and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Motherfucking
All that
insulin.
prison weight and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he finito. He finito. And all's well that ends well. Like, I look at that as cause for celebration, because now we don't gotta worry about him coming back. All the homosexuals that like him,
Yeah,
they
like ya la pasó. It's over.
yeah, like they not gonna watch boxing. You think they gonna watch Devin Haney? They don't want to have sex with Devin Haney. Them homos don't like him. They don't like him.
He doesn't
bro,
have the
Women are
leg
beautiful,
tattoos,
bro.
Jules.
what about the
Exactly. Doesn't have the
WBA?
leg
Like,
tattoos, bro.
when are they gonna do something,
What?
bro?
That's gonna go to Schofield. That's gonna go to Schofield.
Oh shit.
Oh God,
Fuck
no.
you, puto.
That's not
Fuck you,
much
man.
better. That's not much better.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to
find this nigga and I'm
motherfuckers
gonna
who
whoop your ass, bro.
he said real talk gonna end up being the cell. He's stupid. But
Oh,
yeah, like
they go
you
they
know what I'm
gonna put
saying?
that nigga in child protective services, bro.
For real, yo. You know what I mean? But I would say that's the positive out of this. That Javante Davis era, it is over. And look, there's a lot of content creators that made a lot of money, off of him. That they lived off of him, bro. Like, I see guys, they whole channel is,
Casual
Mike is
fans,
doing all that.
casual fanboys channels, bro.
I was gonna say there's channels that really they channel is the Javante Davis News Network. They don't
Yeah.
really talk about other boxing shit. It's just like, nah, it's really just Javante and shit around Javante, like in the perimeter of Javante. I
It's
don't
like
know what they
Gervonta
gonna
and
do.
all of the people that he fought that are kind of doing something.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't really know what they gonna do because your audience is not really, they're not really boxing fans. You get up there, you start talking about some fucking Jao Pataya. They don't care about that shit. They don't care
Not because
about
what
that
what I
shit.
noticed, what I
What
noticed
hood are
about
you
a lot
from?
of these homos is I think it was probably like, let's say, just before Rolly got the belt. A lot of these, a lot of the conversation was like, well, Tank's resume isn't aging so well. Like all the people that he fights, they weren't even champions. You know what I'm saying? And so that was whenever the PBC started pushing like Rolly into a belt, Cruz into a belt. You notice like a lot of the people that Tank fought, they're trying to push them into positions so that he looks better by proxy. And
And
that's what a
it's
lot
it's
of these homos do is
and
they'll
it's
big up
dead
the people he
now.
fought. Yeah, that
They're,
shit's over with.
It's dead
a
now.
lot of
Like
them
like
dudes are
like
gonna end up just straight disappearing, man. They're gonna disappear.
Because
Watch.
you kind of wonder things went quiet for a while. You wondered if he didn't pay the bitch to shut the fuck up, like, yo, bitch, drop the charges, right? And I was saying it the other day, like I was being on my cynical shit that look, what's worth more than to that bitch? Let's say $300,000 or prosecuting Javante. And I figured, yeah, the $300,000 would be better. I thought he paid the bitch to shut the fuck up because shit got so quiet, but nah. It's a wrap. They got his ass. So
I
no
don't
more
know for enough.
Javante. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
did they get him or did he turn himself in?
I I I think he turned himself in. I think that's what I saw, country. I think he turned himself in, which is practically the same thing. Like they got your ass, bro. As soon as you seen they got a warrant for your ass, you turned yourself in, which
Yeah,
is the
it's a wrap.
smartest,
Yeah,
the smartest thing
Now he
for
gets
you
to
to
be a
do.
free
that
weight.
was because that's the best course of action. Because now you can do all the paperwork to get out and at least be able to sleep comfortably, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, because if he would have gone on the run and they would have looked at him as a fugitive, he would have been fucked.
Yeah.
I mean
Hey,
they
this
was already.
motherfucker Luis talking about who would I rather have as a celly, Broner or Tank? On the cool, hey,
I think
hey, on
I'm gonna
some real,
say
hey, real nigga shit, bro. I think I'd rather have Broner because at least he could like cut some hair or some shit.
nah. You probably want P Diddy, bro. Stop lying,
Man,
bro.
shut your bitch ass up.
I'll tell you what, bro, that a lot of content creators was leaning on that dude for a while too, for a long while. That was really the bulk of the content that they was making was around him. So Wilder's gone, Javante's gone, PBC ain't got no fight dates. A new era is upon us, yo. A new era. The Zufa
And those
era.
those same exact dudes would be the same exact ones big enough Benavidez just to spite Canelo.
That's
So
all
it's
they
like,
got left.
That's all I
That's
got
all they
yeah,
got
left.
like
left is
are they
Davis.
gonna continue that rap or is this it for them? You know what I'm saying? Because they're
I mean,
probably just gonna be Benavidez
No,
fucking
you
channels
know
now.
that I think that they might jump that ship just because it's cruiserweight, bro. It's not really a whole lot up there for you to look at. You know what I mean? Like it's cruiserweight, bro. That's where he gonna be at. It's not a
If he
lot
moves,
rocking and rolling up there.
Yeah, and them motherfuckers don't even know who Zerto is.
For real. Yeah.
if he gets
He's
washed by
gonna.
Zerto, it's a dub.
Bro, and I'm
Oh
telling
man,
you
the
today, I'm
Mexican
telling you
Cookie
today,
Monster versus Zerto.
I'm
He's
I'm telling you, bro, January 14th, 1028, bro. If he beats Zerto, he's gonna say that Better Biev and Bivar gotta come up and see him.
Oh, I said
yeah, of
that.
course.
But
He's
yo,
not
I've
moving
been
back
said
down.
that the
Nah,
move is
fuck
gonna
you. I've
be.
been said that.
I've been said that the move is gonna
Bro,
be
I've
y'all
been you,
gotta
bro.
y'all gotta come up and see me. And the thing is, I don't know if they're gonna if Better Beef was younger, I would say yeah he might do that. If better, but the dude is 38. Like bro, what he gonna go up to cruiserweight at what 38
Wait,
going
is
on
he 38?
39?
Nah, Jules, he's 41.
I'm about to say he's
He's
already 40.
yo, he's 41.
He's
40, partner.
41.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
wrap,
Better
bro.
Biev
It's
is
a
old. He
wrap.
is
He was
40,
born
bro.
in
Yeah.
January of 85, Jules.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. That
Yeah, that
dude, yeah,
nigga is
that
old.
dude is not going to. And you see how they take care of themselves, though. Them guys, right? That them dudes are career light heavyweights. They never really been anywhere else. They're career light heavyweights. If you look at Bivol, yeah, he could probably keep making light heavyweight for the rest of his career, cause he not
Cause the
built like a
dude's like
cruiserweight.
what, 35, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
bro.
yo,
He's
when
not
he had the
like
surgery, that motherfucker lost weight. He got
Yeah,
skinnier.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah, he could keep making
Yeah,
that weight
better be.
forever, bro.
Bivol would be the one to move up though, out of the two of them, if anybody was
If
going to.
if one of them were going to, yeah. If but you know what country that I don't think he's going to? I don't
What?
think he's going to. He could stay there, fight Callum Smith, fight Joshua Buatsi. You know, get that British money, right? I don't think he gonna go to cruiserweight. I don't. Remember, look at Golovkin. Most of that man life was at middleweight, bro. Most of his
Yeah,
life.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
very true.
And even
That dude
even
ain't
after he
go
ventured
nowhere.
up, he still went back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what was the final fight? Right, the final fight was the Canelo fight, but before that, he fought Murata at middleweight. So it's like, bro, like I don't see them dudes going nowhere. What I see for David is kind of good and bad. It's kind of good and bad. There are fights up there. It's not that there are not fights. His problem is that you want to be pay per view. That's the problem. But are there fights? Yeah. Like, put it this way, I wouldn't mind Benavidez versus Ryan Rozicki. I wouldn't. That's a good ad. Yeah, I'll
That's a good
watch
fight.
that
It's a good
shit.
scrap.
That's a good
Yeah,
fight. I
yeah,
would. I would watch Benavidez versus Chris Billum Smith. Like, yeah, I would watch that shit. Like, I watch you beat the shit out that dude. Like, yeah, I would watch that. Your problem is, it's not even that you don't have opponents. It's that one, Americans don't know the cruiserweights, but more importantly, two, you want to charge them pay-per-view, and that's not gonna work, bro. Like, yeah, you can't charge motherfuckers 60, $80 to watch random Canadian with a bunch of tattoos, bro. Like, they
Yeah,
don't
that
know
shit.
that
It's just
dude.
not gonna work with.
That shit not gonna work,
But I
homie.
but I
Like,
said that shit like I said that shit like almost 2 years ago that but for Benavidez it's gonna be a hard sell from now on because the light heavyweight and cruiserweight those aren't glamorous divisions in America. They never have
never
been.
have exactly. They
So
never have been.
I don't know
Hey,
how you're
hey,
gonna be
hey,
the face of boxing up there.
The
hey,
Mexican
Jules. By
Cookie
the way, man,
Monster is like not even he's not even a twinkle in the sky. Like I don't know how people think he's a star just because he had a
by the
couple.
way, man, rest in peace, Eric Von Doniget. That was the guy that was the old guy from Ancient
He
Aliens.
died.
Yeah, he
He
died.
died.
Yeah,
Oh
Oh
Who was
man.
shit.
that? Who was that?
How?
What,
he
what
was
did he
in his
do?
90s
That's
though, bro. He was in his 90s.
yeah. He was old. Like he lived a full life, bro. Like he really did. He lived a full. I didn't know he died. I didn't see nothing about him dying today.
Yeah, I saw it a
Who
few
was
days
that again?
ago.
What did he
I
do?
forgot to mention it. He
That's the
was
dude
one of
who
the old
made
guy on Ancient
he
Aliens.
he he's the dude that basically spawned the theory of ancient aliens. He had a book called Chariots of the Gods, and
Oh,
he's
that's
the
your
Yep.
one who's
guy, bro.
Oh, I know who you're
this
talking
my
about.
fucking
That's the
guy,
guy.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
Yeah, that's
got
your
Eric
that
Von
shit
guy.
on.
Doniget.
I got that shit
Yeah,
on right now, no cap. Shout out to Eric Von Daniken, man. He's a visionary. Even if I don't believe a lot of that shit, it was still really fucking interesting, man. Shout out to him, bro. Oh man,
yeah.
that's sad. That's sad. But yeah, like that's really what David's problem is that if not for you trying to be a pay-per-view attraction in a division that Americans really don't watch, it wouldn't be so bad. You know, it wouldn't be. You got Zerto, you got Noel McCallion, you got Jao Pataya, you got Ryan Rozicki, you got Chris Billum Smith. It get real
You
thin
know
after that
what?
though.
There is a route for Benavidez to become more of a household name in those divisions, but yeah, it can't be on pay per view, bro. You got to do the Golovkin route, bro. You got to be highly active and you got to be knocking these dudes the fuck
And
out.
you know what the problem with that is too, that I named everything it has. You know what I mean? All the good that Cruiserweight has. After that, it get real thin, bro. It's not a deep.
Unless he
This
goes to
is
heavyweight. Yeah.
this is not the cruiserweight division that Usyk was in. When Usyk was there, that shit was deep. When Usyk was there, now, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
most of the
five.
good guys
It's
disappeared.
Bro, Benavidez isn't built for heavyweight, bro. Like
nah.
I
He
am
damn
I
sure
am
ain't.
a heavyweight, bro. But like my body, if I were to train, bro, like no, I wouldn't be
If you
heavyweight, bro.
started
I'd be a
training,
cruiserweight.
yeah, if you started training, you might. I don't know if you would boil down as low as light heavy, but more than likely you'd be a cruiser.
Yeah,
If
no, no.
you if
I would like that's
What?
where I would like plateau is like around 200 because I drop weight pretty quick, bro. I'll drop down to 215 easy. You know, like but to actually cut weight, yeah, no, I'd probably be able to get to like 200 max. But
He,
like
I think he, I think
heavyweight,
he's fucked,
nah.
bro. I
Yeah,
think he's,
he's
and I
gonna
said
get
no, and
found
I
out.
said that too. I said that too. That this move is not the saving. This move is not the ace in the hole that they think it is. That bro, you don't go up there and beat Zerto and then become a god. Bivol already beat him. Did he become a god? Bivol beat Canelo and Zerto, and he's still not like a big draw in America. So why the fuck would you fight in Zerto make you a draw? Why? And even
Fucking
if
Jotos think it's because it's all Mexican showdown. No mames.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. A lot of people are
Yeah,
trying to
nobody
put it
cares
on
about that
David,
fucking
but
Ecuadorian Sasquatch.
and
the man
yes, okay, Maning,
Ecuadorian
I
Cookie
actually
Monster.
like that fight though. Like legitimately, I do like that fight. Like, no, that's a pretty good fight.
No, it's a
Like,
good, it's a great fight actually, but it's not what they're trying to sell it as.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not a pay per view. You put him in the you maybe co-main event or something of a pay per view or something. You
That's
know.
like a co-main to a Canelo fight, bro.
yeah, that it's a good fight. Y'all better get a trilogy out of that shit, cause like, yeah, there's not
That's they're gonna be their saving grace, is getting a
that's
trilogy out
not
of
a
them.
lot of there's not a whole lot up there for y'all to do, man. I'm just telling you, and that's how you know that David's career, believe it or not, may be approaching the final phase.
It's on borrowed time for sure.
It's crazy
Cause
too because oh, go ahead, my bad, Jules.
go.
No, it's crazy because yeah, Zerto's what is he, a two division champ just like David? So these guys are kind of like basically on the same tier level, and they were both champions at 168. This kind of makes
Yeah.
sense in a way.
That you just don't have enough to go around, and I don't believe for a second that what he's gonna boil down to one. No, he's not, bro. Nobody, guys don't do that. The girls do that, but guys don't do that. They don't cut weight, go back to light heavyweight. Like, nah, you gonna stay up there. And I think he gonna. I think he's closer. I don't think he's right up on the end, but I think that he is closer to finishing out than people realize. That I don't really give him very long because there's just not a lot up there to do. Not no money shit, you know?
Not without seeing
He'll
Jai and them fuck me ass.
he'll run out of options fast. I mean, even if he fought Jai and let's say he won or something, he'd run out of options fast. There wouldn't be anybody left.
Exactly. Even in a exactly country that even in a best case scenario, not that I think he would beat Ja, but even in a best case scenario, you would still run out of guys to fight pretty quick. You would.
Yeah.
That's why he
Then
would
what
have to
does he
move
do?
up to
Go to
heavy.
Bridgerweight?
That'd be a
Then
quick
What,
move from
what
hit
does he
the
do? Go
cruiser
to
to heavy.
Bridgerweight or something?
I would I would guess country. I would guess that I mean like if you really did that, like let's just and this is a fucking fairy tale scenario that he beats
right.
everybody. I guess you could go to Bridgerweight because you don't have it for heavyweight. Them dudes
Yeah,
up
but
there
David's a
mess you up.
monster.
He's
David's
a
a monster.
monster.
He's
A
gonna
He's a
knock
monster.
monster.
everybody
He's a
out.
monster.
Oh,
He's a
He's a
John,
monster.
monster.
don't even
David is
start
a
with that.
Hey,
monster.
hey, but this is why I call
He's a
him a
Yeah,
cookie
monster.
Cookie
monster, dude.
Monster.
A cookie monster because he's a fucking his hands are made like dough. You know, like you get a fresh batch of cookies. Yeah, they're nice. He got nice hands, but they're soft too. He ain't knocking nobody out. Like,
David
ain't
is
no
a
monster for
monster.
me.
You know,
David Benavides.
David Benavides. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Oh
In regards
man,
to
PBC
Spence
is
and
on
Zoo,
trash. That's crazy.
hey, in regards to Spence and Zoo, I regard that a true 50-50 at this point
Hey,
because they're
Spencer
both
Zoo is cool. I think I'll go with
Nah.
Tim Zoo because Spence has been
No,
gone for a
I'll take
minute.
Tim. I'll
Country.
take
He's
Tim
been
easy.
gone.
they're
Yeah,
both
man.
pretty kind of washed at this point, man.
No, they're
It's
washed,
crazy. It's
but at the
crazy
very
because
least, Tim has
they both had a
activity
first
over
round.
at
Did they
Arrow.
both have a first round knockout against Ocampos or some shit, right? Or they both knocked that dude out? I don't know. They got
Yeah,
Camille's
but
opponents
like I was
both,
saying
right?
earlier, Errol's out here drinking and smoking his life away. Like that's not good for a fighter.
I mean, I think Spence. I mean, I don't know, man.
Bro,
That dude,
there's no
he
coming back
just
for Spence,
changed,
bro. I'm
bro. For
telling you
real.
that. It's
Like,
not there's no comeback, bro.
Yeah, and
bro,
not only that, bro, he's
Bud changed,
36 years
but
old.
yeah,
What the
Like
fuck does
Tank
he
has a
have
better
left?
Tim
shot of
ain't
coming back than
exactly,
Arrow, bro.
yeah,
dude.
that's
Tim ain't
that's true.
exactly coming back well either, though. I mean, come on, the guy's carrying trauma and shit, man. I mean,
Bro, yeah, thank you, country. Bud
Oh,
turned into
but hold on,
dude
but
to a
Errol
fucking
isn't.
tuna can.
But
Yeah,
Bud turned
Not
him
exactly.
into a two. Bud turned him to a.
not
Bud
the
made a
amount that
big
Tim is
fish into a
carrying, man.
finding Nemo,
Not
bro.
the
No,
amount that
wait,
Tim is
no, hold on.
carrying.
You gotta think, bro. That was Spence's last fight, bro. That was the last thing he remember
And
was
and he
getting beat
didn't
the
just
shit out of.
lose; he got an ass kicking.
Like
Country.
that was
Yeah,
Bro,
but
that
he
look
was
got
a
how bad.
destroyed.
Look
thrashing,
how
bro.
bad.
He
Look
got
what happened.
destroyed,
Look what
man.
happened to Tim, though, bro. I mean, for
Yeah, but
real.
Tim
Yeah,
at the
but
very least is coming back though. Like he at least is in the winners bracket again. You know,
yeah,
That,
even
and
even
not only
after
that,
that,
losing and
Country.
shit.
but you know
That
what?
He
last
just
fight
hasn't
against
fought
Did
in
any of
Fundora,
you
man.
he
did
pulled
any of you guys
himself out
notice?
before it got too bad.
Did
You
any of
know?
you guys notice after the Fundora fight and everything, he was still tapping on his head to see if he was
No,
bleeding?
yeah, I remember that.
He would, yeah, he would. He's got trauma from that shit, man. He
Yeah, but
really
that was
does.
that was in a Fundora rematch though. Like,
But you know the
well, no, wait,
quickest
wait, wait,
way.
no, no, hold on, wait, I'm tripping.
That
That
was
was in the
another fight.
Bakram fight, wasn't it? Whenever he
The,
was touching his
I was
forehead,
gonna
thinking he got cut
say,
again.
Yeah, that was the back
country,
shots fight.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
country. The quickest way to get over that is to get back in the ring and deal with your demons, and that's what he's doing. Whereas fucking Spence took almost 3 years off. That's crazy.
And he's fighting his demons at the end of a bottle.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, dude. I still see it as an even fight, man. I really do.
I got Tim. I think he could knock him out.
I'll call it 65-35 for
Okay.
Zoo. For Zoo. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna completely count Errol out, but you know, you don't just come off of 3 years inactivity off of a thrashing like that.
Yeah,
Well, no,
exactly.
no, I agree, but I think Tim's losses, the two losses, the Bakram and the Fundora loss, I think were a little worse as far on a mental level. You know, I really do.
I'll concede that it's equally traumatic. You know, like they
All
both
right,
have they're both equally traumatized from losses,
all right.
but
I can meet you halfway on that.
you
No
know what I'm saying?
problem.
Like they're definitely both got fucked up and have that PTSD in the ring. But I think Tim Zoo's at the very least, Tim Zoo's on the right track of recovery, whereas Spence is still he hasn't even has he found a new trainer yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but who took
That's what
more
I'm
damage
saying.
between the
Spence
two
has
of them?
not had one single minute of fights since he got his ass kicked almost 3 years ago. He's literally not been doing
What
anything.
was that?
Where
July?
yeah, July is going to be 3 years,
July's gonna get here faster than you fucking think, bro.
and at
Who do
least
you guys
Zoo got
think
back
took
out
more?
there again.
Who do you guys think took more damage between the two of them, though?
Zoo. No. Matter
Zoo.
of fact, country.
No,
No.
Spence
Spence.
got yeah,
Including or without the car crashes?
The thing is, don't you think?
including
Including.
Wait.
including.
No, I was my dude. Wait a minute. I was thinking about the car crashes though. Like I was thinking about that. Like my dude, the dude got flung out of car, high speed, and landed on his face. You took some
Yeah,
punches, homie. You
your
took some
brain got
punches.
rattled.
Yeah, like Zoo took some punches, you know, and yeah, those will fuck you up too. But bro, that's not the same thing as being hurled in the air out of speeding car and landing on your face, bro.
And all that you gotta think like all that like your brain getting rattled and thrown around like that. Your system will like it'll eventually teach itself to shut your body down to protect itself. So it is possible that hey man, Arrow might actually just be, you know, to the point where his brain will shut his whole body down to just to protect itself because of how much trauma he's already been through type shit. And that car wreck will add to that.
My question is it possible that he could have healed in the like damn near 3 years he been out? Is that possible, Ignacio? That he could have healed up a little bit? Because
I
Zoo
mean,
been out here getting Tim been out here getting fucked up, bro. Like he
I
been out
think
here getting beat
physically,
on.
yes, but
it's
mentally, no.
possible, Jules. I'll say it's possible, right? But the thing is, though, is that you can't reverse the damage from the Crawford fight. Like he got his ass kicked in that one and bad, and
Hey, Joe.
so I don't think he's going to be able to overcome that unless he gets back in the ring against guys and starts, winning. But I mean, it's like I was saying earlier, Jules. He's 36 years old on a 3-year layoff. Like, what are we really thinking this guy has left?
Hey, Jules, who do you think has more trauma from their losses, though? Spence or Zoo or Timmy?
Like mental PTSD type shit.
Yeah.
Like honestly, Tim's showing that he still has desire to fight after the mass whoopings. You know what I mean? I like
That's fair. That's fair.
he's showing it's weird with them because you might look at Arrow and say he doesn't have desire to fight, but he did compete at a higher level than Tim at a lower weight, albeit.
And you could argue he's more preserved
And
from
you
the
could
3 year
argue,
layoff.
and you could argue that he's a bit more talented. Like you could argue that yeah, Spence is more talented than Tim, but Tim actually wants to fight, and Brody wanting to fight and not wanting to fight, that's fucking dangerous, bro. If you in the ring and you don't really want to be there, and the other dude does, the other dude might not even be that good, but he want to
Well, hard
fight.
work beats talent, bro. Cause you could be far more talented than me, but if you don't want to be here and you ain't put that hard work in, I'm about to beat the shit out of you.
And the other shit is, we talking about a lot of the damage and shit, right? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Can he heal up? Can he not heal up? The one thing you can't get back, whether you healed up or not, is your sharpness. That's not coming back, Spence. The Spence from 2017, from 20, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, like he's gone. Yeah, like, you in your mid 30s, bro.
Yeah, your
You ain't
speed and
feeling.
reflexes are gonna wane
It's a
regardless.
wrap. It's. I hope you've been taking pads. I hope. That's
Yeah,
the only thing
yeah.
getting that shit back.
You got 3 years. You better have been.
I still
Mhm.
think this is the better option than Spence and Virgil, because that was to me was a big
Oh,
mismatch.
Virgil would fucking put Spence in.
Killing.
Yeah, but the shit
Yeah,
is country. The shit is country that you don't mount a comeback just to be fighting Tim Zoo. You know what I mean? You don't mount a comeback just to come back and fight Tim Zoo. It's a segue to something. So
you gotta try to get a belt.
if you coming back, it's probably to fight Virgil, but you fight Tim first. Then Virgil
Jules, what
gonna
you
retire
eating,
you.
bro?
Can of tuna fish.
Oh,
Nice.
tuna
You need the
fish?
protein.
Hey, bro,
Arrow Spence?
that's 20 G's of protein right there. Hey, that's 20 grams of protein, baby.
That's what I mean.
Hey,
That
that's what
shit,
I
bro.
call Arrow Spence now. The big fish turned into a tuna can.
The big tuna, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
I
yeah,
wouldn't
More
like
even
like the big
disrespect tuna like
sardine.
that. Oh yeah, I
I
wouldn't
don't
even
like tuna.
disrespect tuna
Tuna
like that. Y'all
sucks. That's
gotta.
all over here.
The big
Tuna's like the
sardine.
king, bro. Watch out.
you know what I'm saying? But that's the shit that you don't come out of retirement just to fight Tim. If you coming back to fight Tim, it's so that you could fight Virgil because that's the big money fight for you. Spencer's not coming back because I want to win a belt or because I want to be a two-weight world champion. They'll throw a belt in there. Of course they will. That's how they do. But if he coming back, it's not about no legacy shit, bro. It's that yo, you need money. Be real. That's the only reason
Oh
you will
yeah, and
put your body through this.
on the cool, Spence and Virgil in the the Cowboy Stadium. That's a pretty big fight on the cool.
That's pretty
With real talk and undefeated on the undercard.
Yeah, yeah, y clavo tampoco.
Let's
telling
go,
you,
Jules. Set it up.
telling you, yo. The end game is Virgil. You think that Spencer's coming back? Yeah, I want to be a junior middleweight champion. You don't give a fuck about that shit.
Then he's
Yeah,
trying to be a champion, baby.
I want to be a middle. You don't give a fuck about them fucking belts, bro. That dude is coming back because yo, dog, it's been 3 years since you had a fight and made some money. Unless you got some really good investments, you know what I mean? You got to keep fighting. You got to keep fighting. I don't
Hey,
think
them horses
I don't.
need money to eat, Jules.
You know what I'm saying? You made a little bit of money, but you know, he didn't make money like that. Like you could tell that, like you made a nice heyday with Mikey Garcia, but the pay-per-views they were always smaller after that. The
Yeah, but
Porter
don't
pay,
forget, cause he made like what, like 20 m's off of that Crawford fight.
how much of that you think the tax man took?
Shit,
A lot.
he probably took home like nine m's maybe,
You could
maybe.
spend that. You could spend that if you bought dumb shit.
But I don't. But I don't see Arrow buying dumb shit like that.
All right, but
Like,
horses.
but I
He not
mean,
buying. He not buying shit that Mayweather bought. But you really got a ranch,
but
a
yeah,
farm.
he's got
You really
he's
got
got
animals and
upkeep. You know
shit.
what I'm saying? But down here in Texas, bro, like you can live a good little minute off of 9 m's, bro. If you like, if you're if you're not retarded with your money. And I think Arrow's settled down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him
Shit, man, get a modest house and live off the interest. You ain't even got to touch.
getting flown from a fucking car like that and getting your ass beat. I think it'll calm a person down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean that and he's in his mid-30s now, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that these boxers always come out of retirement, no matter what they tell you. They come out of retirement for the same reason. Money. Money. It's a reason Keith Thurman. You think Keith Thurman still want to be talking to people and doing interviews? No, but he got to because he need money. You think Manny's still out here? Why you think he out here? Why is Floyd out here? Why we hear money? That's what you doing it for. It's
Yeah,
always
obviously.
money. So Errol, if Errol is really coming out of retirement, the only real reason he would be doing that is, Brody, you need money, or you know
Yeah,
that you
three
will.
years. Yeah.
You know that you will. You know you ain't gonna be. You don't want to go through another camp. You know you don't. You going on vacations with your baby mother. She look good, by the way. You got a great looking baby mother. You going on vacations. You going to Japan. You going to Jamaica. You want to keep doing that. If you pause that, it's because you need money. It's not complicated. It's never complicated. Camp ain't fun. Hitting bags and you can't eat shit and you gotta sweat and you gotta fight like you don't want to do that shit. That motherfucker want to go on holiday. But if you not, because you need money. You need money.
Hey, Jules, check out this comment real quick by Joshua. He's saying that
Usyk about to sign with Zuffa. Look at Steve Kim's tweet. Upstart company on the West Coast. Yes, sir. That's Zuffa. But I said I'm not trying to be that guy, but I said this already last week. I literally said this. They said that they're looking at the West Coast for Wilder and Usyk. The only company I know on the West Coast that will have enough money to satisfy what they want is Zuffa. Why? They got WWE, they got UFC, and they got Sella, which is
Yeah. I remember
Turkey
you
now.
saying that shit. Yeah, I remember you saying that shit.
I said that the only company I could think of that would have the money that Usyk want and Wilder, because Wilder want money too. It ain't like Wilder gonna fight him for $500,000. Wilder want money too. And who
he wants
else
that
would
money he
want?
missed out on.
And who else? Who else in America? Right? Because yeah, the fighters will do whatever. You know, you offer them
That's
some
crazy. I
money,
doubt that.
they'll do something. But who in America as an event coordinator? Because you know it's not Matchroom, right? Who in America as an event coordinator would even want to pay for that? PBC don't have money to pay for that. Top Rank don't have money to pay for that. Golden Boy don't have money to pay for that. So who does that leave you with? Zuffa.
Bro,
They got
it's
money to
gonna
pay for
be
that.
Oscar way. It's gonna be like, hey, you want a box on my channel?
Hey, you want to ejaculate on my leg?
Hey, you wanna see my asshole?
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
want to snort a line?
You know what I'm saying? Because they want to they're still in the process of building their brand and they still need certain familiar guys to really make their brand pop. Like, so my guess was since last week or maybe the week before that. Oh yeah, that gotta be Zuffa. If it's on the West Coast or LA, probably at the Sphere, they would probably want to do it. Yeah, that gotta be Zuffa because there's only a few people left that have the money to pay for a fight like that. There's only a few people left.
Yeah. Yeah, and I said they would do that
Well,
shit. That they'll have a lot of like, a lot of B listers, C listers, but then they'll kick out some money every once in a while to do like a big
we
fight
know
to
top
get
rank. We know
eyes.
top rank. Top rank ain't the one doing it, nor the
No, and
PVC.
and the other thing is Top Rank. While Top Rank will develop a Pacquiao, you know, if you really look at Top Rank, they don't like overspending and they never have. So it would never be them to pay for a vanity event like this. Like, now Top Rank would never pay for a Crawford Canelo, for example. No, they wouldn't pay for that. They would. That's not their bag. They bag is developing fighters, making a money, and then off you go. All right, you too big for us. All
Yeah,
right,
because
fine. We'll
they're
see you.
more of like they're more of like the engine. That they pump out shit. They're on a good schedule. They do shit by the book, and they're not really looking to bring eyes or to build a platform the
Remember,
way that
we
the
had that we
zone
had that
was.
conversation that everybody was climbing over each other to get Canelo. You know, Oscar always wanted him to come back. Eddie was happy to have him, and PBC they was happy while they could work with him too. Bob was the one dude you saw. Yeah, he wasn't trying to get Canelo to do nothing. Like, nah, Canelo, you good over there, Canelo.
Canelo never really worked over there, right?
He never went to Top Rank.
That's
Didn't you
the
see? He
one
never
platform he
fucking
never
he
went
Yeah, that's
over
the
to,
one
right?
he
platform
never
he
went
never
to top
worked with.
because
Yeah.
Bob not trying to do that. I don't want to give Canelo $40 million. He kissed my
Yeah, because you
ass.
gotta,
Fuck
yeah,
out of
because you
here.
want to fuck with Canelo, like you gotta pay him up front, like,
And you can't
and
one you can't blame Canelo, but two you can't blame Bob. Like, I'm not
yeah,
fucking
because like,
doing
why
that.
is he gonna fuck up his scheduled program to bring Canelo over? Like, what has he even got over there for him?
Or
You know,
moreover, because he did have him a bit like he
He
could
had
have been as
Benavides and
desperate.
Billy. He had other
He could
people
have been
there.
as desperate as they were, but Bob is of sound judgment that look, why am I gonna go through these lengths for a dude that's not gonna commit to my company anyway? And I nor should I expect him to commit to my company. What he has achieved, he's earned the right to do what he wants. But what I'm not gonna do is bust the budget trying to bring him over here for a fight or two. Like, nah, I ain't doing all that. You good, Canelo. Go do your thing, bro. Go do your thing.
Yeah,
Bob
yeah,
never
I
that's what
think
I'm
gives
that
him.
like
saying
their
too.
program works so well that they don't need a Canelo show to make shit happen for him. You know, like they don't need
Exactly.
the way that the PBC needed Canelo to save their company so that way they can make some money and do other fights. Top Rank doesn't need that. They had a budget, you know, they had a schedule, they had fighters, you know what I'm saying? They don't need a Canelo.
And the other
So
thing is
the big
The PBC was so driven by the upside of pay-per-views. If you really pay attention, that they were basing the bottom line of what they were doing on pay-per-views and the upside of pay-per-views. Whereas if you looked over at Top Rank, it was the opposite. They didn't want to do a bunch of pay-per-views. They were trying to keep as much shit off pay-per-view as possible. So it's Canelo did what he did at PBC. They did make money though, because the plant shit, what did that do? 800,000? They did make money, but he did make money over there. So, different strokes, different folks.
Okay, so the big question now though, are we going to lose Top Rank, or do you think they're going to find a network partner?
I saw something encouraging earlier today, country, that I read. Brian Norman, who bear in mind is still with Top Rank. He's still with Top Rank. Brian Norman said they're looking to get me back out in March. He said that. I got up with Top Rank. I talked to them, and they're looking to get me back out in March.
Nice.
Also, Michaela Mayer said, I got a title defense coming up. I'm thinking, and I'm not trying to be optimistic. I'm just looking at it for what it is that, well, y'all both still with Top Rank. Y'all both are. So I guess we should assume that they'll be back on their feet in March. That's still out there, bro. March is not like, that's not nearby. We still,
Yeah, that's like the end of the first quarter almost.
yeah, like February ain't even start yet. But that I noticed that he said that, and I'm like, well, you still with Top Rank, so I'm going to assume maybe their deal, if they get one, maybe they're working on it and we don't know. I don't know, but maybe whatever they doing, it starts in March. I hope it does. Fingers crossed, ass cheeks clenched. But he said that in an article I just read. Like, I got up with Top Rank. They trying to get me back out in March. I'm like, oh, do they got fight dates? Because if they got fight dates, they got a network.
That's
We'll
good.
see.
That's good to hear. I hope they do, man, because I don't want to. I don't want them to go. We've
Yeah,
already
me
lost
neither.
enough.
Yeah, we lost
Shit.
enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm fucking going to sleep. I see y'all motherfuckers on the next one.
Good night,
Peace.
fellas.